the club, baby, you got.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one, the only. It's SCS number 420, and today I'm joined by not one, but two very special gentlemen. You know them all, they are the dynamic Dutch duo. It's Trevil and KapitainKoek.
How you doing, fellow double G's?
Good day.
I'm going
evening,
straight
lads.
from my ganja, my boys. I'm currently on my boba bush. I'm
And-
smoking a big fat old broccoli. Doing
So-
my dinky dow.
We currently have the first lobby already running. Here it is. And on the left in red, we are joined by... Fuck, what was that team called again? Christiceps Aurantiacus. Gesundheit. With the pilots Water, it's him, and tears are not really fuel. And on the other side in blue, we are joined by the Blazing Bees. With the pilots Iktril and the best vom Dienst.
Must there seriously not have a sub?
Yeah, so where am I?
where am I said that he
Where
could
am I?
sub?
Came in a perfect time. What?
Yeah.
And he logged
And he
out
logged
again.
Well,
Well, timer is running, so if he wants to play with oh, where am I logged in
there
again?
it goes.
So-
No, we're off to a perfect start. Heads up for all the people watching, this will be a rather long one, as we will have 7 or 8 matches. And
7 or 8? What? What are you on about?
Yeah, 6 round robin and then
well, 6 round
finals.
robin matches, and
Wait,
then
we do 6 round robin
Yes.
nowadays? What?
Yes, I
Since
hope you
when it
brought
happened?
well, no,
a cushion.
it's 3 teams, and everybody gets to face each other twice. So that's why you end up with 6
my
rounds.
God, that's a remnant from the last round robin. I see. I
So,
thought that was
yeah,
a longer
I
thing.
just spoiled what I wanted to get at. We only have 3 teams, sadly, so we're gonna do round robin, where each team gets to face each other twice, and then the 2 teams with the most points
Oh, I thought, like,
accumulated
that was
over
something from
the
last thing.
matches will be facing each other in the finals.
My God. You know, like a 6 round robin is actually longer than a normal SCS, you know that?
Yeah,
So guys, now you know.
We will pause.
If you want to play longer, I guess you just don't sign
Don't
up.
sign
There
up.
you go. That's the key to playing longer. You don't play. Does that make sense? I'm not
Also,
sure.
where am I? Welcome to the stream. I know you will only hear this in 1 minute, but consider yourself welcomed.
Where am I playing? Tears needs a sub.
Wait, who changed last? Ganz,
2. Yeah.
Red can extend. As weird as it sounds, yes they can, because blue
Blue changed within
did
the
change
minute.
within the minutes.
The minutes, yes.
As
No, but,
wacky as it is, they
if
can.
I scroll up, the latest change was red.
No. Yeah, the latest change was, but like, so the thing states like a last minute, so that 1 minute before, blue changed. So red can technically ask for the extension.
Well, I can't hear what Tears is saying, but I'm gonna give them the minute.
Yeah, you should.
It's fine. Like it's usually it's not like it sounds so arbitrary as well with everything, but the really thing, like the only thing that it doesn't really apply to when it's really a problem, which like normally this isn't a problem, but you know, when you sit in lobby for over 4 minutes, nobody changes, and then you as team change at the last second, and then you also ask for an extension, that's the point where I say, yes, that is not allowed. 'Cause that is
Yes.
bullshit.
Fresh water.
Ah, pa, 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 pa.
Bless you.
Now I'm calling names. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm
That's
supposed to
not
not
needed.
favor anyone.
But that's also not even true, because there's more. But the people know it. Anyways,
Satyr and fish versus Magnate and squid.
I guess this is it.
Bessie bring
Pause
a
now.
girl
They want to
fish.
pause. Use your pause. Blah blah blah. Oh my god, pro lobby gamers, actual gamers, more moments. I mean, it sucks that you're missing your person, but yeah, I mean, can't do everything. I don't know. Normally, I would be helping them out, but this is a little bit too late to be next time, guys, hit me up earlier. You saw me typing in your Discord earlier. You know damn well you can just ask me as well at that point. It's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, what
But,
actually
well.
happened to the Magic D? Magic D. Where's
The
he?
Magic D? Good question. I thought he was playing. I thought like the whole story went like, oh, Grump needs subs, Grump, because as Daniel earlier, so now Grump joins Daniel, or Daniel joins Grump, maybe. But now I don't know where D went. Maybe D went to have a nice, relaxing bath, and he's just gone, and he's like, fuck you guys with your SCSs and 420 jokes. I am sitting in bath. Enjoy. That or he joined like the last remaining team. I'm not sure.
Well, if oh, he is watching the stream.
Oh my god! And he's doing it from his bathtub. Man.
So Daniel, if you hear us, please elaborate.
Daniel, if you're doing it from your bathtub, don't elaborate. Enjoy the time.
And elaborate when you're out of your bathtub.
Yeah, like imagine like having your phone fall in the bathtub. Oh, horrible.
I mean, modern phones should resist that.
Hello? Is this the point where Sal's gonna hit me up with like, hey, yeah, the next day you lay it in some rice and it will fix itself, you know? Crazy, like the rice will suck the moisture up,
Well,
and Asian
I,
tech support will fix it for you. Oh.
wait,
Ik zie de awesome pause here.
I can't pause right now, so I just need to get a 2-minute timer real quickly on my phone. I was too slow.
Okay, say something in lobby, I guess.
Oh, Daniel's saying everybody too weak to play. This is like the old days. Oh, we had Buff Kit. I need to run a timer on my phone.
Those were the days.
Crazy.
Prepare messages in
Wow.
the chat.
Yeah.
Exactly. I remember the first time I'm reffing, I was like, oh man, maybe I should prepare myself. And I prepared like a text file for it so I could like copy paste everything. Thought I was so smart. Turned out I copy pasted
Oh,
everything.
where am I
wrong-
actually
all
as
the
a
wrong
point
time,
there?
so
I like the
whoops.
extra immersion of having the Dutch host SCS 420.
We should just
It's
all
so
keep-
funny
keep
because the
that
Dutch host got it because Amsterdam, and that's a weed.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy weed in your country legally.
Oh, you can buy weed in your country, bro. You can buy weed everywhere if you want to. You just need to look correctly.
Legally.
Not go to your like local store and pay like €5 too much for like a single gram or whatever. No.
Daniel, you need to clarify where you are. Unless you're in your bathtub, then you don't need to clarify.
Well, but then if he
Then-
doesn't clarify, we still know
Daniel,
that
if
he's
you're
his
in your bathtub, you also need to clarify what you're currently wearing.
Yeah.
Clearly.
How many rubber ducks are there? I want to know.
Are there bubbles or no bubbles?
Oh, yeah.
Is it sweet caramel scent of bathtub?
Well,
Or is it
actually,
just straight up?
Candles.
is
yeah?
it ghost sexy bath water?
Oh wow, that's disgusting. Oh
What?
my god, that's so old by now. Don't even.
I remember when that was popping up again. I had Nerd Hector to co-cast, and we just actually did a quote-unquote sponsored segment.
How long has this been since the Belle Delphine bathwater joke? So that been like
wait,
over
I
like
think
2
I
years
think
at
that
this
stream is
point?
actually on my YouTube channel, so I can actually look when it was. It wasn't 2020, I think, or early 2021.
Yeah, but like, let's say like that's just the joke, right? Like, when is the original the Belle Delphine thing? I think that was already like 2 years ago. Jesus Christ, time flies.
55. Masa. Oh, okay, apparently I sometimes have no humor.
Oh, there we go. No, we don't.
We don't? Do we? We
You have
do!
to start it.
Fine.
You have to start it. It's
One sec.
it's it's just it sucks,
two.
but
Oh, Daniel's closed and may still be in his bathtub.
wow. The man toasted himself. Congratulations, guys.
No bubbles, I am
Really,
disappointed.
really mature.
But anyways, I'd like to get back onto topic. We are going into the lobby
This is
match.
topic. What are you on about?
We're going into the mini game.
The
because of
mini
course.
game. Nobody cares about this, Sal. It's all about the player drama. What are you on about? Is Daniel in the bathtub? Yes or no? You know, that's the real questions. Is SCS? I'm not sure about it.
Well, let me get going here with the ship callouts. Ship number 1 is Dennis's Dimensional Little Magnet, but by water it's me. On the left we have Carronade, a Mortar, and a Gatling. On the right we have Double Merc and a Heavy Flak Mark II. Ship number 2 is CEO of Arthritis. It is a squid piloted by Tears of Fuel, with front Artemis, right side Gatling, and rear Mortar. Trevor.
Ship number 3, the Legitimate Business, piloted by Ithril. It is a Crusader with a heavy flak Watcha, 2 Artemis on the mid deck, and back deck has an Artemis and a Gatling.
And Cook.
Oh, well, ship number 4 is the Carrowfish. That's it. That's a Carrowfish. I'm not sure what more you want. I mean, like, sure. There's
Double
double
Banshee.
Banshee on the left side, a big whoopie-doo, and there's a Flamer on the right side, because, you know, I like it hot and spicy. Don't worry, nothing's
Come
gonna
on,
happen.
Cook.
in the
Come on.
meantime.
I'm trying to
Alright.
be serious.
I'm super serious. It's actually
I want to
Hornets
get
this
my
time.
my
That's crazy, because these
serious
guys-
caster business.
These guys were called the Bees, and they're actually Hornets. That's insane to me. Miss Ram on the squid. Holy shit. God, that's super
Trevor,
serious moment.
We can just lead back. Cook
Oh,
will take care
Legitimate
of
Business is
everything.
here, is taking a lot of damage.
Oh, what the
Flak
fuck?
Bear,
I'm
the second
blinking
Flak
Cell.
missed.
How could you let this not happen? Like, what has happened here? Cell, I'm sorry, I need a rewind. You know, how did this happen? There's a mystery going on. The Legitimate Business,
Ooh,
the
there-
Crusader ship.
You can
suddenly
just watch
lost
the stream and
80%.
we'll get to that point in like a minute or 50 seconds or so.
Oh my god, and now the squid
But
is
it's
just
also putting the
casually
pressure up.
pooping Gatling on it. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Oh no.
So
That's
we
so
actually,
exciting!
that is a mountain best fun, in case you didn't
Nice.
notice.
So that's an assisted turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
Zenok is
God.
coming.
Pure
Zenok is
strategy.
coming. So the
This is
missing
crazy.
gunner of the squid is logging into the game right now. The level was already confirmed. It will be wrench buff with burst charge and less mark ammo.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And a
You
spy
can
there's a
check it.
range
If he
finder.
doesn't have it, you just type it out. Don't immediately go disqualified. How dare you? That's a spanner mallet. Just say like, hey guy, relog please. It doesn't matter, because in the
Ooh,
meantime,
Bastion gets
you
broken.
see
Oh,
the
actually,
legitimate
Hornets
business.
is actually broken.
Flags do not hit. in
Everyone
time.
has to be so careful.
Broken again.
It's
Here
legitimate
it
business
comes.
that has to dodge, and actually Hornet's dying
And
for
nope.
it.
Actually, Hornets is actually dead, and it's actually the first kill for Red. I will stop with the actually puns now.
Legitimate business went all the way into space with that Hydro, and now it's reflecting on his actions like, I dodged the flak. In the meantime, I didn't.
But at
dodge
what cost?
My ally dying.
Well, now they have mortar spam upon them.
Yeah, this looks like a cleanup. I mean, there's no way you will escape from all this fire.
And they're dead. 2-0 lead for red. Does
If it
any
was
of you of the two?
consolation, the best
Just-
chances they had was escaping right into the wall, and they would have still died for it.
Also, let me. Yeah, loadout looks good.
It's good.
It's
looks good.
perfect.
Does anyone of
you
the
don't
two of you
'cause
know
maybe
who
he doesn't have less smoke.
Tees
Oh,
is?
what if he doesn't have less smoke? What
Uh,
if Zedek has joined with Lagnagar?
Cook? Trevor?
Yeah.
Do you know who Teen is on Twitch is?
Nope. Tinis, that's Morgiv. Hello, Morgiv.
Oh, that's Morgiv!
Morgiv.
But yeah, Morgiv, you have a point. I know,
You
trying
can,
to be
you can
serious
also
and then,
call it
and then inviting
Tiny.
Cook is a
Tiny
mistake.
also works. You just say like, "Hey, Tiny," and then she's like, "Ah, can't call me that." I'm like, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind because she can't. complain
Okay,
about it.
let's get back onto the game. We have our next engagement going as shots are being fired
Bro,
and
our
armors are
engagement
about
is
to be
this-
broken
this-
together
our
with
engagement
dreams.
is this magnate just dominating. It's like just double merc flak, just like saying like,
What,
if
is
you
this
are in
2020
my
all over
arcs,
again?
You're dying. It is rough for blue team currently. I'm not sure how they can really approach this.
I think what they're lacking here is long range piercing because they with the Crusader
or-
having that triple artillery, they are setting themselves up for a mid-range engagement.
I'm not sure if that's long range piercing though, because let's say he focuses like on mercs himself or something like that. Like, yeah, maybe he has a better chance against the magnate, but against Squid he will cry. He already is crying against Squid, so it's just gets worse and worse.
Speaking
Oh,
of
but then
crying-
Dimension is crying against the
Yeah.
Blender.
Double broken.
Found the rock, did you, Water?
Yeah, I think he hit rock, but not quite
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, like, yes, Dennis Dimension does have his own marinades. It should be pretty good for the fish overall, but it's not a
Scheiße.
free engagement.
Then the Crusader just
Morgiv is
exploded.
demanding to know. Tiny? Question mark?
Yeah, teeny.
And
Tiny.
legitimate business is dead.
Yeah, and fish will follow up. Like,
While I was getting rid of my lung again.
the
and-
magnate really took precaution by normally, like what you usually see with this kind of build with double merc, the flag is a Hawacha other side, but when you're specifically against a squid and a fish, a carronade is a good addition. Or not against the squids, against the fish. Against squids with
Well,
the
I would
worse.
expect nothing less than
But
it
against
is
both,
water piloting
normally
after all.
you'd drop your Hawacha for a carronade at that point, because carronade is just a more effective gun.
Now the Squid is just harassing his teammates.
Yep. It's showing dominance. Like, it's actually crazy. It was the other day, we played like a magnate, and Xenian played like a squid. He was really pushy with it. Very annoying. Probably like should
Well,
have saved his ally
um,
with it or something, but he couldn't do that.
Where does have a point by saying that the fish has to bully the magnate.
Yeah, it's his,
Absolutely.
his job. Especially.
It's just the question if the fish is capable of bullying the magnate
But,
enough.
yeah, like whilst he does that, like
And while he does that, the squid has free reign over the Crusader.
a fish being a carronade fish, like, yeah, it can definitely work the magnate down, but doesn't quite stop it from doing anything. A Hawacha fish would have probably been better at that job. So it's a bit like problematic in that regard.
Well, you should be able to get the mercs out of play.
Yeah. But let's say, like, okay, fish is completely in on this magnet. This magnet is useless. Cannot do anything. Now you're still left with this, like, flying piece of shit on slot number 2. That's just free to do
Okay,
whatever it
the
wants.
squid was popped.
Yeah,
Briefly.
like, it's almost the opposite. Squid
And
fish
now
should be
actually
on
the
squid.
Magni is in the position to rain fire down upon the Crusader, with the Crusader not really being able to retaliate.
Yeah.
But
Like,
they're
I think best
changing
blue
for the
can
fish.
do is just go for as much altitude play as they can. Like, both approach this magnate from high and low, and hopefully you can kill it quickly before the squid does anything too major at you, but they're currently spread out. and
Considering
that's
the
gonna
loadout
be
the
rough.
squid is going with, they can dish out a lot of damage very quickly.
Yeah. But like the same thing
And
could be said for the Crusader, you know? Like both blue ships go for that mag name. They can get a quick kill
Nope.
on it.
That goes to mortar, and
Yeah.
but for now it will be the Crusader going down by virtue of mortar spam.
Yep.
Spam. And it
Yeah.
will be the team with the unpronounceable name. Christiceps Aurantiakos. Obtaining the victory in this very first match.
I think we just can call them sandwiches. Because that's like
Is
usually
this-
like
Oh,
the
I'm not
Waters
logged in.
naming
Why am
scheme.
I not
It's a
logged in?
sandwich.
Okay.
But
Start the group stage.
good try, blue team. Are totally not
Yep.
smoking bees. That was a rough
Group
one.
stage? Oh. Grump, what have you been doing all this time? There's nothing prepared in the challenge.
Doesn't matter. Grump has been smoking these big fat old. Let me get another one for you.
Okay,
Jim
Christiceps,
Jones,
you
there
can
you
stay
go.
with us and please make your way over to blue.
She has been going crazy on this Chiba.
And
Girl's
I will
been going
briefly
baby
send the
bang.
stream into a pause again. So you can enjoy some more absolutely not copyrighted music. See you in a moment. Good evening, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'll do this a bit quicker now, because the cook is forcing me to do stuff while I'm doing stuff.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay,
This
we're
baby
back.
runs
We're in.
itself. So it's fine.
And now on the left, we have Chef Zellion's potatoes en gratin with the pilot Zellion. And wait, who let that Dementio fella in? Who is that?
Wait, he's piloting? Jesus Christ! You should
Does
have
any
stayed in
of
the
you know
bathtub.
him?
I think that's the guy that's like should have been in his bathtub at the moment, but he's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
so it has to be
yeah.
him.
I've heard something like that.
Bubbles.
I think you also see him in that video with Lisa Ann, where she asked like, "Why are you in the bathtub?" Oh no, wait, she's a lifeguard. That's it. Oops, I forgot my story's wrong. I'm sorry. Don't look it up, guys. It's fine.
And yes, Artemis, this song is definitely not copyrighted. If you wanted to see any good plays from this stream, well, steal the clips now. They won't be on YouTube.
Wow. Sal, if you want some music, you could have just asked. I can sing the song for you. I'll go like
God.
da ba da ba
I mean,
da.
it's not like I don't. I have music that is perfectly good, but it's not the good kind of music for SCS 420.
Da ba da ba da.
Ba, ba, ba.
It's the motherfucking WG. Sell the rim, sell the rim.
Okay, we have the timer ticking down.
And who is on blue team, Mrs. Adder?
Wait, who is on blue team? The on
Yeah,
blue
blue
team
team.
is the people with the
Blue team.
unpronounceable name. It is
And blue team is the team that was red
Orantiakos.
team.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's the same.
And the pilots
team.
are once again water. It might be him, and fuel is to be used as tears.
No. Some wacky ass shit choices.
Sticking with this magnate still, double merc, heavy flag.
I mean,
Yeah, I have a feeling water will not deviate a whole lot from this. I had insider information from Friday last.
I mean, honestly, like,
Never mind.
he
I forgot.
can-
There's also
okay.
one other choice for water, and
Yeah.
that's when he's like, "Oh, my Gilly, though."
Gully, yes.
the thing with water is though that he
Compensation
usually
ship, you
pulls
know?
these things off. So
Water is a compensation, man. You know, like every time he's just like, "Oh man, like maybe I should try something else. Maybe Mobile has the right play." He gets told, put in his place, and he's like, "I guess I'll just go back to my Hummer. I mean, my Galleon." Okay.
Law just came into my chat to give some advice. Use game soundtracks, mute cook, bye.
Wow. Okay, Lord, I see how it is. Well, whatever. I at least know what the fuck's going on in here. Okay.
Well,
That
as
sounds
Ships are locked, by
completely
the way.
high
no
up
ships are
his
not
mind.
quite locked yet.
Yes,
They still have a
okay.
few. They still have 20 seconds remaining until locked.
Yeah, I'm sad, bro. Tiff had this amazing Hades art pyramidium, and now he's back to Artling.
But it's well, at least you guys are calling that, so I can't autopilot into saying the wrong things.
Blech. Look at Daniel though. That's a spicy one. Stormbreaker
a
already
breaker.
spicy in the current meta.
Now
Playing
ships
it
are
with
locked.
a Hades instead of a Gatling. Crazy.
Get your shit together, gentlemen, and ready up.
I was always ready. I'm not allowed to press anything on the ready button. If I wasn't, I would be feeling so like, oh man, it's so cool. I can press all the ready buttons. So let me do this. But now I'm not allowed to. So
No, you're not
sad.
allowed to press buttons, so I can forget to press buttons.
Man.
Okay then, teams, ready up. I will say this here, and knowing damn well they won't
Yes.
hear it in time.
They'll
Yes.
ready up.
Why
They'll
would
ready
you do
up.
that?
If you want any other insider information, probably don't even force start it, because half of Water's crew is probably asleep at this point. Water
Cook,
himself
if
is
you
probably
please.
asleep. What am I pleasing? I'm waiting the 9 seconds, otherwise I'm gonna be hit with the fucking
Yes. What the hell
Hit
is
it.
this? Just force
Hit
start
it.
it.
I'm not doing this. I'm not waiting for this. I'm not waiting for this. I don't do that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't even try me with that. You got another 30 seconds. Don't even. Get me out of here. We said in 5 minutes to lobby. We're going to be the last minute hit with that. No.
Okay, we're in. Ship number 1 is the Fury's Javelin. It's Carrot, piloted by Zedion. With on the top deck we have Caronade Artemis. On the left we have a Gatling and a Flak. Ship number 2 is the Dust Rider. It is a Stormbreaker piloted by Daniel. Every gun is a Caronade. On the left we have a Hades and Double Banashi.
Ship number 3, the Queen's Curban's Revenge, piloted by War as me. It is habit double Watcha, double heavy Caro on both sides. One and Gatling and the backup Poon. Always nice.
That's a full Brawl Galleon.
The way you
Number
said it,
4.
Trevor, that ship just got 8 heavy guns.
It's good. Trevil made it
Anyways.
sound exciting. Anyone else would have said like Brawl Galleon.
Okay, Cook. What?
Alright. Here this most exciting call out for the Tier Star fuel ship. Artling.
Wow.
Like, what's the
it has a
name?
side
Who is
flavor,
piloting
and,
it?
it's a Banshee. It's Tier Star fuel, and there's an Artemis on 1, Gatling on 2. Crazy.
Okay.
Okay, Furious
Oh,
Javelin
gets it
is being
going?
engaged by Queen Curvin's Revenge.
Bro,
you covered
gets it
revenge
going.
bombs.
Look at that position. What is Sedian doing here? Go back, son. Go back. You're not a scouting ship. You're just
Also,
I want to die first ship.
Okay, he wasn't actually gonna enter the terrain. Oh, and the Dust Rider is coming in, burning Tier's ass with Hades.
For now, it's not too bad.
Galleon's
I mean,
coming in.
Well,
Brawl
Galleon.
Galleon is a bit far away.
No,
Tries
he's
to get
coming in.
closer. Yeah,
No, he's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
now he's actually in brawling range.
Yeah, but he should be like right in their grill space, you know.
Watcher. There we go. That's
There
a
we
Watcher.
go.
That's-
Ouch.
Furious Javelin
ouch,
is
Sedian,
broken.
Ouch. Ouch. This is-
Now we run into the issue with Brogalian though. A lack of actual proper explosive
Actually,
damage.
Kill guns on blue team are Banshee?
Yeah,
I think it's a singular
the
Banshee.
Immediate kill power is low, but I
Low
mean,
is
the
non-existent.
control
Well,
power is
it
extremely
is
high. Like,
Well, it won't
yeah.
matter too much as Banashi spam and Watcher spam is
It
enough
will
to
do the
kill.
trick.
you
eventually.
could say the same thing, you know, from the other team, because their kill power, for example, Chef Setting is carrot.
Yeah.
Not
Double Banshee on the...
too heavy, and Stormbreaker theoretically has a lot of kill power on its own, you know, so Hades, double Banshee, that's pretty good. But then you're
that's
facing something as tanky as a Galleon,
Yeah.
and you will not force a Galleon immediately off with one clip of that. Galleon
No.
is like, oh,
Also
man,
terrain.
that's a lot of hole burn, but
Also beware, Daniel. That's a
really care.
pipe.
nah, Daniel's doing good.
Yeah.
Daniel's doing great. I was gonna say, is water. Water's
I'd like to take a moment,
That's
um,
worried.
So regarding the VoD, in case you haven't noticed, I haven't been uploading my VoDs ever since I started streaming again. So don't yell at me now.
Wow. Sal, how could you? How could you? How could you? How could you?
And now it's too late because Twitch only stores them for a week nowadays.
How could you? How could you, Sal? How could you?
How could
We
I?
hold you
I don't feel like
responsible for
contesting 10
this.
copyright claims every time.
We will hold you responsible for this. Speaking of being held responsible.
Also, where my the bathtub is apparently something that was happening in Cook's mind.
What's going on in the bathtub? I'm not sure where I'm not sure why Sal's still in the bathtub.
No, he's asking why is Daniel Stormbreaker in there? Isn't he supposed to be in the bathtub?
Exactly, I know, right?
So I'm sorry where am I, but I think the bathtub
That's
is
what
Cook's,
I've been
and
saying.
eventually
Yo,
Cook's
Sal, are
mind.
you watching this epic duel between Arctic
Yeah,
and
I
Current?
am.
It's
I am.
crazy. When as
I
a Gatling
know I
and
can talk
Artemis,
shit and still
he's
show shit.
probably having a better time than a Carronade and an Artemis. I'm something with piercing damage. I'm not sure.
Galleon is broken? Maybe no.
No, Galleon is popped.
Galleon
not
took a
sorry.
hefty 10% from that. That is, boys are sweating right now. They're like, boys, we almost lost a squid's whole health.
Stopped again.
Crazy.
Wait, that's something that is slightly bonkers with the amount of perma Galleon has. Even if it loses a quarter of it. I mean, okay.
A for effort there. That was an A for
Zedion,
effort.
by the
Yeah.
way,
He is losing
smoke.
this duel here.
By the way,
Alright.
Daniel's
But Tears has to back up because he cannot fully sit in Dust Rider's fire like that. If both shoot at him, he will die quickly, unlike his Galleon ally.
well, if you're quick enough, they will be available on my Twitch for a week, and if you really want them, I can push them over to YouTube.
Here goes
Random
Mira.
Watcher still hits the fire as well.
Whee!
Oh, that gunner
There
standing
we
out there.
go.
That is rough.
Ooh, and a
Wait, did he just
Ram-
backwards ram the
Ram
Stormbreaker into
Galleon.
Envy Row?
It's fine. Daniel's
Oh.
fine. Just think about it. Just think about it this way, guys. What Daniel just lost there is the same as Water did in the first engagement there.
Yeah, but Daniel is almost dead, and Water still has more than half of his perma.
That's just what like a health bar looks like, you know? Just think about it in flat numbers. Daniel did more damage to that galleon than that galleon did to Daniel. There you go. Now it doesn't look so bad, does it? Why, yes, there are lives tied to this, but...
Well, Grump, if you want the recording, I can send you to it, but expect it to be partially muted. Unless Steam Twitch just decides to not be a
yeah,
bitch for a moment.
Not even a
Anyways,
Gatling
Dust
kill.
Rider is dead. He rode into the sunset.
Yeah.
And Furious
Sorry,
Javelin is
and,
respawned and currently taking the often mentioned bath.
Yeah, they are. They're just hiding. I'm not sure entirely what the plan was. I mean, at the same time, you don't always want to wait for your ally to respawn because then you can predict.
They found him. Almost.
Fully though. I mean, he's not spotted.
Yeah, he is not spotted, but who made you is spotted. So
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but
They are
that's what
definitely
they
looking.
already knew. This is like if this works out for them,
Wow,
that's
this is
really good.
nice.
okay,
Like,
Dust Rider's
they
back on the
don't
field.
know that
Dust
Cyril
Rider
is just
spotted.
coming up on them.
Now they
This
know
could
where
be
they are.
huge.
Poon goes
Oh.
out,
Okay, at
misses.
least Galleon still has to turn fully up. Paradis well.
I think this game is already
But-
getting arc on the Vera here. Yeah.
Yeah, but now as you see,
Yes.
Galleon turns, immediately has 2 heavy guns into arc, and Senian put himself into a ripe, juicy double team.
And yeah, very juicy double
Vanish.
focus here.
And Dust Rider has to turn as well to put its own pressure, and then it still takes a while, because like Hades has to kind of
Oh,
set up. So
Poon goes out again,
And double
not quite.
broken.
this is
Double broken with Watchchef and
that
Watcher coming.
ram.
Oh, Ram!
Yikes,
Ram!
yeah,
And
Okay.
Daniel on the run again.
it's so bad.
Full reverse.
I think the idea was perfect, but I think Daniel, he Senian had to wait a little bit longer
Oh,
just for
Poon
Daniel
is
to
attached.
come in earlier. Oh, that's
Ooh.
also. Uh-oh.
That's
Oh,
I was
okay,
gonna
it's
say,
just attaching.
Stormbreaker could potentially get out of here. but
Nope,
when
nope,
it's
second
not-
shot hits.
Yeah, that was on the balloon. This one didn't. Oh wait, never mind.
No,
is
it did attach.
Oh.
And now the Pyrrha is in
but
too.
look at that, slingshotting forwards, using the
Yeah,
forward
very well
momentum.
done.
Smart. Alright, so Stormbreaker lives to see another day.
Pyrrha respawned is spotted.
no,
Charging
but-
in on its own.
Yes,
Oh
no,
my
this
God.
is not. Dust
Oh,
Rider
this is a
still
very
needs to
bad
fully turn
situation.
around.
Oh my god.
He's just
Yeah.
happy to survive the boons. He's
Double
not ready
gets,
to engage yet.
Yeah.
Thing is, does
And
blue team have
ops.
enough power to kill them? Well, it doesn't matter because that
Quickly,
the
they have
Fierce
11
Javelin
minutes.
is out of the fight.
Double
I mean,
broken.
okay,
Double
so
broken
let's
and
say,
dropping into terrain.
I was gonna say,
Going.
Sedian can maybe back up out of from this pirate, from this galleon, but then he hits the wall behind him, so not fully.
This pillar would like to say otherwise.
yeah, exactly. Like in a
Well,
nice
okay,
open
let's see.
field, wouldn't be so
Oh,
bad.
Dust
but-
Rider's
Dust Rider
broken. But I
and
don't
Dust
think
Rider,
Panache is
in a straight one-on-one, like I think an Artling will have a very nice time against that Stormbreaker indeed. Best Stormbreaker can probably do is try to get past Pyra somehow, get a pop in, and go from there. But that is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Quinquirn's Revenge? What, were they broken?
No. And even if it again in
Oh,
this setup,
but
if
they
it's
almost
just
have their
Fury-
guns in arc
Fury
again,
Javelin,
I think.
yeah, they will turn here. Got a Karen shot in Pyra, and soon a Watcher follow up. If these
And
smart, they're
now,
waiting
once
for
again,
that
the Pyrrha
break.
is getting double focused with
There you
now
go.
the,
Oh, that's beautiful.
the Banashee also on
Wow.
target.
Barely dodged that.
No.
That was really good. Actually waited for like the armor break so he can do some damage in with that Watcher.
Oh, but yeah, you're now blocking their ally. A bit.
I mean, it's not the worst because you know
You can take
Fury's Javelin will make sure they're in between the two of them, and
Oh, this is
the
it.
Galleon
Wow.
will be fine to play that wall, you know.
No engines, no guns, no balloon, no armor.
And
No
there you go.
life.
GG's.
Damn.
And Christy
This guy got
Scheiße.
smoked.
Christy Seps Aurantiakos takes another victory with a final score of 5-0 in their favor.
That's their second 5-0.
Yep, in a
This,
row.
This is gonna be rough for the rest of them. You really gotta step it up. Don't let them get away with this. I can't let them get away with this.
Bless you.
Wasu!
Yep.
Congratulations.
And now, we will be seeing Chef Zedions going up against the Blazing Bees.
Peace.
Also, I think this has been enough of the overused joke. So I will now send you into the break with my usual musical program.
So wait, does that also mean I can no longer make the cripple daga dinky dow jokes?
Yes.
Donna Juana?
So I'll see you in just a moment when we have everything assembled again. And with that, we are now coming back to our lovely lobby. And we are now on Are we on Misty?
Yeah, we are.
We are now on Misty. Someone changed that. Thank you very much. And make the chaos even better, we now have a fourth voice to ramble over your ears. We're now joined by Tears of Fuel for this match.
Yeah, I'll try to stay quiet. Don't wanna
Yeah,
hurt.
Koek is taking all the spotlight anyway, so don't
What?
worry.
I mean-
I'm not taking anything spotlight. Okay, Tears, welcome to the chat. I don't want to talk about the game. Talk about everything else. I'll talk about the game. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like since Cook is here, I don't really have to do much or say much. I just can just lean back.
Sal, you're the star. Come on now, it's your bathtub.
I just need to move my camera. I don't need to talk even.
That's not
So
true.
relaxing.
That's not true.
Anyways, in the lobby, you've seen them before, but I'm gonna introduce them anyways. On red,
You're
we
gonna
have
introduce them
the
6 times.
we have the Blazing Bees
Jesus.
with the pilots Yggdrasil and best fun.
6 times.
And on
I swear, you're not
the
gonna
right
introduce
on
him again
blue.
in the finals.
and the right on blue, we have the Chef Zedion's Potatoes Raconteur with the pilots Zedion and Dementio, who apparently looked at the previous match, thought, yeah, Galleon is a really good idea.
Well, decide on
I'm gonna do that too.
sides. Yeah. Bring a lumber though instead of a heavy carro.
Same thing. Same thing. Different kind of flavor, you know? Meanwhile, Yggdrasil going with a Mind Squid, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Unless they finally said it. Yo, you know what? 420? Blaze it indeed. Let's go. Just throw it all out the window. Let's go crazy. Might work.
They,
not
are,
the
Might
worst
go
pictures.
work.
they are the cult of Phobos. Can't forget this.
That's true. It's true. In the end, it is indeed Cult of Phobos. Named after the mine launcher. Phobos mine launcher.
Well, for being called of Phobos, there's very few actual members of that clan on that ship.
It's Yggdrasil and Grump, and sometimes they're joined by more.
Don't
This
poop
time
on
they're
Valentine.
joined by R Scrub and 9 Yoda, which for example, 9's gunning as well for it. Big fan of mine, so not out
Yeah,
of the question that they
double
do it.
gunner for double mine action.
Yeah, it's like one of the few builds which isn't influenced by some cheeky ass Dutch boy that screams like, "Oh, you should probably go double gunner. It's probably really good."
Who could that?
And then, like,
who could
totally
that weird
froze
Dutch
the
boy
match for
be?
you. It's crazy.
I would also like to take a moment to say that I only need one more follower to reach that magic 50 mark. So if you know someone, please do.
So I followed you right now. The other day I saw it, I was like, wait, I'm not even followed on
The
that
other
stream?
day, 14
So
days
sad.
ago.
So sad. Yeah, I was watching it like 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep.
Very nice tears. Thank you very much.
See, there you go. Boom. Happy bar mitzvah,
Hey,
Sal.
let's see what
Right.
Twitch has to say
We're
about
off.
that. If he
They'll be like, nice.
Quit
Now
Paradis
show
versus
boobs. And
Spirit.
then like, try again.
pretty much. We are locked, by the way, as we were completely ignoring the lobby,
We're
and we're
starting.
going.
Yeah,
we're starting
playing,
early.
playing.
10 seconds early.
Only 50 minutes in, third match starting. Could worse.
Oh, that's actually pretty good pace.
Given how the first match started, yeah.
Hey. That's just like, let's not talk about it.
Well,
Hey. Oh, okay. I'm not the only one that just saw first to reach 7 kills there on the tab screen. Am I right? Am I going completely crazy?
I see.
Like now it switched to 5 kills. I saw it change.
I'm not even
I
Mm,
swear
yeah,
to
that's
God,
the-
it
that's
said
like
first
that.
to 7 kills at start.
It is the
okay, let us begin. Ship number 1 is the Velocity Raptor. This is squid piloted by Yggdrasil. We have mine on the front, mine on the right, and a mortar in the back. Trevil.
We have on number 2 the supercharged Firefly piloted by Best Fun. It is an Artling with on the sides I see a flag and a flare.
Cook.
Ship number 3 is a carrot. Eat your greens, guys. It's a carronade front with an Artemis and a Gatling and flag on the side.
And tears.
Ship number 4 is the day side. It's a galleon piloted by Daniel with a lumber Hwacha Gatling on the left, flare on the back, and a heavy carronade Hwacha on the right side.
Thank you.
Currently getting disabled by that supercharged Firefly.
Also, Law, thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
And now Gatling on Furious Javelin. He's going crazy. He's with its own might. Oh no!
The Furious Javelin is charging in, ramming,
Yes.
well,
They're
bumping.
trying to save their ally. It's gonna drop the mites. And that
Well,
could
don't
mean
mind if they
Furious Javelin.
do.
Furious
You
Javelin
know,
might be
you're
the
supposed to
2v1
shoot
with
the
that.
mines.
Oh,
At
Oh.
the target, not into the target.
Hit the mines. It's so good if you hit him here.
I mean,
No.
if he just manages, if he hits this mine here on this way out, that would be huge. And he actually does.
There you go. Right, but now it's kind of like supercharged Firefly. Like Galleon, it's time to move in, and now it's just like I'm not sure.
Well,
how
the
to
supercharged
really
Firefly has
go
been
for this.
spinned to terrain, and even more terrain,
Oh.
and even more terrain. While the Velociraptor has decided that the floor is also a very nice Velociraptor has decided that the floor is a very nice habitat.
That's fine. Everyone
Oh,
is
and
just
they are in
kinda
the rear of the
resetting, you
galley.
know? Resetting now. Galleon is target. Interesting. Oh, they hit a mine on the way by Serene. Can't quite get
Well,
up now.
I think Galleon is like one of the
That's
ships
a
that
lot
can
of
just
hydro,
go
best
through
one.
mines and don't care too much.
I mean, maybe not, but if your ally stays on the ground for an extended period of time, those mines will start to add up, you know?
Yeah, it's not gonna be a fast death, but it's gonna be death at some point.
So I'm pretty sure they do get a
Well,
call
that-
out
that was
to
just
their
a mine
ally, like,
assisted
hey,
turn."
Pyramidian ally, maybe do something about this squid, thank you.
Yeah, could you like save our ass, please?
Shouldn't be too bad, because like exactly what this is happening. This is like perfect for what they want. Like Galleon just focus down on supercharged Firefly, and Fury's Javelin should be able to keep Squid in bay, check whatever, maybe even kill it at times. If it doesn't hit like too many mines. Though overall kill power for blue is not that high. Like it's great if they hit their terrain
Wait,
kills,
what was the
whatever.
Furious Javelin sight gun?
Yeah, it's a carrot.
flag.
It's carrots. Like, yeah, it does have a kill sight, sure, but when are you realistically gonna use this kill sight? You know, against a squid.
Yeah, when
Probably
you
not.
have the time and not too much damage incoming.
In the meantime,
Oh, Watcher gets sprayed
Whoa.
in.
okay, best fun is popped, so they'll live. At least I mean,
Out of
Fury's
Gatling
Javelin
range,
will live.
interestingly enough.
Behind the building. Oh man. Guys, I think this one can go either really fast or really slow, depending on like who hits 5 mines at once suddenly, you know?
Oh, but the squid has decided to make themselves part of the building.
Yeah, okay, and this is good. They got a big hit on Galleon in, and now
Yes.
supercharged Firefly can take over.
But they need to be careful not to end up in the mines of their ally.
That'll be good.
Oh.
That'll be good. See, setting up for kill site, a
Oh.
bit close, I think.
Yeah, Galleon double broken, and 5 of 6 guns
This
are
is
down.
really good though. They can get a kill with
Lux
like
go
this.
Yeah.
out. Most
Galleon can die here, for sure.
Oh,
flag,
another
flag.
mine hits.
And
And there
boom.
you go. Beautiful.
First kill obtained by the bees.
Oh, careful though. Careful, best fun. Ooh. Okay, never mind. It's good. They put Gatling gun on him. I was worried it was like he was kind of near that mountainside, you know, and some unfortunate ramming business might spell doom. But
Good luck
now
getting out of this.
everyone should just play it very safe and just get a clean up on this Pyramidian. Not even playing it that safe. Pyramidian tries to do something cheeky maybe against Squid, but too low on engines, everything. I mean,
Nope.
it is.
Again, already respawning, but the furthest away from the fight as they can.
I think they knew like that Pyramidian. Yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, Beast coming pretty good out of
Yeah.
this fight. Like look at that, a
Yes.
tiny scratch on
Yeah.
the Squid, which is I'm not entirely sure. I think it was from the Gatling, but honestly, you can also say like, well, guys, we just hit 1 mine. It's not too bad. And then next engagement, hit like 2 mines, like instantly gets jammed into the train and dies.
Yes,
Doesn't
fuck
matter.
off.
Don't care. All right. A little bit of a split spawn from blue. Side a scouting ship maybe here. Just actually setting up. Not too bad. Speaking of scouting ships, Squid should be free to scout whatever blue team wants before doing anything too major. And Best Fun should use that information to probably... Like, I'm not sure if you want to engage this open area. Well, I mean...
Well, they are on the edge of Watcher range right now.
Yeah, like, in the end, it is
And
an
they're
Artling
currently
with
very
the
successfully baiting
squids.
in Furious Javelin,
Yeah.
with the Galleon only being able to provide minimal fire support. And Galleon
You
is
could
now
almost say
moving.
it's almost better to fight in the open, actually, now that I think about it, because Galleon's guns are the worst for you get from him, of course, except for the lumberjack, but you know, it's not too bad. And then the carrot is just left shooting just the Artemis, and that is nothing. If that's the
And,
only two things you have to worry about.
Squid preparing a blockade
the Great
here.
Wall of China now with mines. Actually,
Jeffrey is
Xenian,
able to slip through.
yeah, Xenian is treading the waters here, trying to peek.
I mean,
but
they did blow up 3 of them, so they had a bit of a gap.
yeah, like Squid is laying so many mines, they're blowing up their old ones, so to speak, and that can create opportunities to go in again.
Oh, and now the Galleon is actually shooting the Squid, as they probably were a bit
Let's set it.
too stationary.
Oh,
Oh!
Boink.
Sedian tried to get around the corner, but hit the nice invisible wall hitbox and then bumped into the mines afterwards. Definitely not coming out for the better with that.
Definitely not. And he
More
hits
mines
another mine.
hits.
Firefly.
Alright,
again
might
with
actually use this
size.
bump of opportunity to be like, you know what? Screw this, I'm going for Supercharged Firefly. Screw
Yeah, and
you,
the Squid is coming up behind
I'm
him.
going in.
They're going in hard.
Yeah, Supercharged Firefly got a little bit of a doink, but no, this Squid is angrily following with lock mines at this point, you know? Just like, hey,
yeah,
stop ignoring
yeah.
me.
There's dead. Lock pit.
A lot of lock hits.
there's
Gets
no
away
map.
from the locks, now Squid has to readjust its aim. Will take a little moment. And Vesfon should still be fine if he just backs up from his Galleon.
And get some damage into the Pyrrha on the way. A Squid actually decided to flank and is now accidentally stumbling upon a Galleon.
That's fine, they'll just like
Yeah,
go past his Galleon.
front.
Like they'll try to go over to Furious
Try to ram
Javelin.
again
Oh, now
here.
actually
Oh.
with this, Vesfon needs to worry about
And
how
Vesfon needs to be
far he
careful not
goes
to end
back
up in
into everything.
building.
Because if he gets popped here with that Gatling, oh
He
no!
is popped
oh,
and he's
no,
sitting in a building.
Oh my god! Look at that perfect parking
Oh.
spot. Beautiful.
Oh,
from
that was a
Vesfon.
very good parking spot. Sadly, that also left him with less than
Truly.
half of his perma.
It doesn't matter. He didn't get a ticket, you know. Oh my.
Well, I think the Galleon police is
Firefly.
up to the task.
Yeah, Supercharged Firefly will run with its tail between its legs from then.
Ooh,
You're like,
bumped again.
not great. They'll be fine
Oop,
for the
that's
moment.
another
but,
mine.
that is 50% you did not want to take there.
Okay, Supercharged Firefly is back in the fight. Immediately being
Ah.
spammed by Watcher.
They're recovering. Just trying to slowly gain that altitude, go back for some Artemis shots on that lumberjack and try to win in that duel again. Again, this is all about, for Red Team, it's really about the Squid creating the opportunities, I think. That's, the Squid hits the good mines and it goes well from there, they can do it. If not, Vesfon has to all take it and,
Well,
And
watch your
he
follow
dies.
he is taking it. Ouch.
It's too much.
No, but the Galleon did eat a mine there. So did
Yeah,
the
but
Pyrrha.
like one mine. Was that Trevil earlier? They don't care about, or was it you, Sal? I don't care. no.
Me.
Like one mine, not too bad. You can eat those.
I mean,
especially
the
as a
fire
Galleon,
stacks are a
indeed.
bit annoying, but
Yeah, but it's not
It's
the end of
fine.
the world.
If it would be Blackcliff, these fire stacks would be
Oh!
beautiful. Ooh, ouch.
ouch.
Oh, that's,
I thought, well, Zelion
I-
just showcasing that yes, this corner is wide enough for a Squid.
Yeah, I mean,
But
honestly,
I guess that
honestly,
I
guys,
guess Ictro just managed to hit that one corner that doesn't let the Squid through.
honestly, guys, didn't it look like it should have been fine for the Squid, and then he just like
Yeah.
sort of hit a square hitbox, and this is like nope.
Terrain said no.
It's
2-2,
right, it's just
10 minutes on the
like, yo,
clock.
it's freezing outside. I'ma expand real quick. Watch this. All right, so 2 for 2, and I mean, you know,
Let's-
Furious Javelin, half HP, Galleon.
I'm broken again.
That's
Oh.
fine. They're just they're extinguishing fires, you know,
Yeah.
the fastest way you can do it. I mean, after all, there's only a chem spray on that ship. That is actually
Wait,
oh,
that's-
that is tempting, you know. If you know that as Mind Squid. Like,
And
we
the
have,
Galleon only has a single extinguisher. Well, At least something. But yeah, only a
let's
chem
see.
spray on the Pura.
I'm assume only Grump is the one with incendiary mines. I think Nines went for a burst setup. But yeah, you can check it fully. But yeah, that is tempting.
Yeah,
to
the buff kid
just
the buff
overheat
kid
that-
just
that
really
Pyramidion.
hates Gunners not being in the second slot apparently.
No.
Because for me the tool order is mixed up.
So yeah, that's a bold setup on Fury's Javelin to go with only a single chem spray.
Well,
Can
if you
definitely
keep it applied, it's fine.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like an incendiary mine can set up to like 6 to 8 fires or something crazy like that. So you know, and it could be really bad all of a sudden.
Yeah, and they already have another batch of 5 fire stacks
Yeah.
on a lot of things.
You think that will hold them back at times? You know, just because they're saying like, "Oh, we're still recovering." Might be.
Will they got mine again?
Oh,
Get popped though.
that's fun. Getting
Just trying to get out of here, but
destroyed by this lumberjack.
yeah. Dunk.
Oh, and the best one is on terrain again, and that's also terrain behind him. He's about to run into the statue of this explorer.
Popped again.
Yeah. I think Barry, you can safely say that best one from this position has lost balloon privileges.
I mean, he should be fine though. Like, just a balloon at this range and whatnot, like, he'll recover from that. No way.
Oh,
no
Furious
matter.
Javelin just ate another mine hit. Actually,
Oh
pretty
my
big
God.
one.
In the meantime, if Sedian hits a couple mines that are presented nicely for him, this could all change.
Yeah, I mean, he's very close to dying here.
Oh no.
You can say what you
I
want,
think
but
this,
the
galleon,
people...
like, you have to imagine, you know, like the galleon is actually being called like, "Help, mom! I'm being bullied by this mine squid. Get me out."
I mean, you actually have to
It's
say that the
too
people
much.
shooting the mines on the squid, they do know what they're doing
Let
here.
me get supercharged Firefly. I know he's a Gatling. I'm not scared. I have 10%. I'm scared of the mine squid. It ate 40% of me all of a sudden.
Oh, nope, he's changing back to the squid. Getting the kill side on the squid.
Squid should be able to just duck far below that.
Hmm. Yeah, they're sitting in the mist.
Oh, everyone
Broken.
finding the buildings. Never mind, just a scratch.
Oh,
One
squid
Artemis
broke.
scratch.
Firefly's trying to get flank here, maybe.
Firefly actually trying to catch Fury's
Yeah,
Javelin,
that's
which
nice.
could be huge indeed. That's
Which
exactly
will
what they
probably...
want.
Okay, no, they're receiving damage,
Mine
but...
boost
Going
forward.
broken.
Well,
Get
okay, it
there
was
you
an
go.
art kill.
Is not kill.
Yeah, art kill. But that was a really good play on Supercharged Firefly to just say, "What, you know what? This Galleon thing doesn't work out. I'm gonna just like go for your ally real quick."
And also, of course, the advantage of being a Misty Muty and having the mist f***ing everywhere.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Sorry, internet.
No worries, no worries. Daniel decided like, you know what? Peace. I'm running. Could work out, you know, like, okay, they're not faster per se than a squid, but as you said, single
Like,
mine, they can't
even
be through it.
if mines
Hey,
are
if
put
they
in front
catch
of
the
a
squid
galleon,
with them,
if
you
the
know?
galleon is up to speed, I would just go through that without even changing direction.
Yeah, okay. So this might not be the worst actually for Blue, despite Galleon being broken and yada yada yada. Because now Fury's Javelin uncontested in a good position, you know?
Yep. Goes for the
What?
ram. Which is
On
the
terrain.
breaks on terrain.
Not too bad. The squid, get out of the way! I'm running!
No flux. Wait, do they even have flux? Yeah, but it's broken. Okay.
Immediate lumber though on the Pyrrha again.
Oh,
should
that
be
looks like
slowly
Gunner
brought
stamina.
down. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be
That
honest,
was almost
lumber
shooting straight up.
Lumber up arc is insane though. Like that, don't even. When you go up yourself and you shoot lumber upwards, not even with stamina, like even without, like it goes really far up.
Oh, the squid needs to be careful not to pop down mines here,
They're good.
as they've
they're
put
good.
up quite the minefield.
Galleon should maybe work to not move
Nope,
too
Charged
much
Firefly
around.
is
Firefly
was
broken.
double broken.
Yeah.
Lost good chunk of the perma there.
Supercharged Firefly sitting just barely too close for everything. It's now in that bad spot. Should back up and in. There you go. Like we'll get out of
Furious Javelin
Galleon's
trying to get a move on the
range.
squid again.
Moving
Getting
fast into a
mined.
crane though. Doink.
Oh.
The
Careful there.
cranes. magnetic they are.
Cranes are lethal and they move behind you.
Squid's
It has
losing
to be.
engines.
Oh,
Getting
Squid!
rammed.
Squid!
And
What?
death.
It's the one-time Fury Javelin said,
So-
I am done with your minds. I will eat you.
Red
I will
does
just delete
have
you out of
first kill
existence.
advantage, but now
Yeah, kill
They might
advantage.
not
Oh,
be
actually,
in a
yeah,
position
we're
to
coming into
help from it.
this territory where first kill advantage is
Does
slowly
not help
coming back up
anymore.
again.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if a first kill advantage will work because you
Nope.
know this Pyro has
Nope.
to run
it's
out of
he's
blue
not
spawn.
getting out.
I mean, on the other
Just-
side they can potentially meet up, but
Well, the Galleon has decided to
If-
just jump the mountain straight away.
Galleon
Oh!
should know. Like, I'm not gonna chase this. I should just like try and cut it off. And
The Galleon just did some terrain-assisted jumping.
Here comes a ram.
Galleon
might actually
belay.
be a bit too far off now though, because
And now
Yeah, now,
Galleon
now
on the other
they are
side
once
means-
again separated by a mountain, and you have the red team being
Don't
able to
get
double
out.
Oh, watch
focus.
this,
Squid
ram,
going for a
squid ram.
ram. Come on.
Oh no, not even.
Ah,
Barely missed it.
I'm disappointed.
So sad. I think that's also very careful. Oh,
Oh!
fly!
He's dead. Another Galleon is back in business.
All right. But yeah,
2
now
minutes on the
indeed
clock.
comes the question, you know, like a Squid. Squid should be fine. But
Right?
it's fine that Squid is fine, but the score is not fine. Because
Yeah.
2 minutes on the clock, Squid can run for its life, but
They need to
will
get
you
a kill.
accomplish with that?
Where's the closest red spawn here?
Closest red spawn
it's
is
Bravo
on
2.
the other side of the mountain here
Ye-
again,
Okay. Oh yeah. Of course.
which they probably, considering the
Seriously?
time, might be a wise move to use and see if they can get behind. Oh, Squid, you probably don't want to move there. You probably want to go north to try and lead him away.
Well, where's best?
Pretty sure, so you're gonna get your overtime. Should get your
Yeah,
overtime
must like. Oh,
ready
best
for
one has
this.
spawned. There we go. Very far away from
Me
enemy.
too.
Galleon once again. It's probably gonna do some Galleon belay here. Nope, they're actually gonna not do that. They're gonna stay behind the mountain.
Long range on what you're going out. Crazy for the effort. I like it. Yes, I think bees are collecting their thoughts pheromones. They're just looking at the clock and everything, and they're like, okay, one last chance. How are we gonna do this? Actually, you know,
Hmm.
we try to approach this mountain. I get popped as best fun. Squid is like, I go in, looks cool, but how am I not sure they're just not gonna go back over for you? And then it's like, yeah.
What are we gonna do? Well, I think the Squid has decided to put a preemptive minefield in front of Hero's Javelin.
Yeah,
them from
I mean,
going over the
hey, you
mountain.
know, like
That's
if
just how-
Javelin hits like 2 mines on top of that mine range and gets dunked into it, this could
Well,
all
they
change.
are about to reverse into another one.
So
Oh,
I think
he
they
stops
know,
with
like
Robert.
maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
Galleon
back up
jumping
a
over
bit.
the mountain.
Oh,
They're
Galleon
actually
actually
committing.
showing
Guys
initiative,
joining.
you know. Yeah.
Galleon committing.
I'm not
Dude.
sure if that's good. Bastfon
And
Supercharged
Furious,
Fireflies should be able to
Squid.
just back up from that, and Squid can try and get behind Fury's Javelin, and we saw how
Yeah,
that
I mean,
went.
so we have the
It's a
Galleon.
fire
Oh!
gun.
Oh!
It does work.
Exactly. Ouch. If two, I was gonna
Massive
say, if
mine
a
hit
few
on the
mines
Fury's
hit.
Javelin,
Oh
claiming their
God.
life.
And then we go into
Supercharged
By
Firefly
doing
might
so
actually
well.
die here.
Overtime moment. Overtime moment. Oh,
Overtime moment.
overtime. Are you activating it? Yes.
I'm activating it. It's
Okay,
active.
cool.
We are in
Fire,
overtime,
fire.
officially.
Don't throw this,
Watch
Bastfon,
out.
no! Oh, that's so bad.
That was
Oh,
so
man.
close.
That's so sad. After the Squid just got that
Aw.
dunk on. Good match. Good match.
Very nice match. After that, it will be Chef Zellion's Potatoes clutching the victory in the end by the score of 5-4.
I was ready for Blue to win it, but not in this way, you know. I was like, Blue's just gonna back up. Red's gonna be like, well, shit, what do we do against
And
that?
now we're gonna have the rematch of
Uh,
Blazing Bees versus Christoseps Aurantiakos.
Yeah, featuring
Also,
your very
Tiers,
own
who
Tiers
came
here.
up with that name?
Me.
It's a flower, isn't it?
No, it's a gold weed fish, bro. Golden weed
Wow.
fish.
There you go.
Wow,
Actual
that's
ganja
awesome.
moments. I like it. Very in theme.
Like, how is
Yes.
it properly supposed to be pronounced?
You just pronounce it with all the hard letters, like pretend you're like Roman or something.
Okay, whatever. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, okay.
And have good luck on your next match.
Thanks. See you.
Alright, what's our next map?
Our
Paradis.
next map is Paradis Rumble.
Ooh.
And while you get everything assembled together, the stream will be right back. Enjoy the music. And we are coming back, and now you will have to. I will force you upon you Cook's ramblings about the auto ref match button.
Here we go. Auto ref match, right? So there's one thing that I'm still not entirely sure about. Maybe Kara needs to confirm one day, but maybe she doesn't know either completely. But here's the thing, right? Auto ref match. 2 kills happen like at the exact same time. Does the auto ref match not actually prioritize red. I think that's actually a game thing. Like, or if 2 kills happen like at the exact same time, I think the kill feed, which the other red match reads, I think, will always show that like red was the first one to get the kill.
I'm not entirely sure about that.
Like, we had
Buff
some.
is taking inputs from the server, I think. It's not taking
Yeah,
the
but like that's the server basically. Like I think the server reads like red as the first one, and if that happens, like red will always win.
Well, you can't check anymore because the mod isn't there anymore.
So think about that next time you want winner's advantage. You get it in multiple ways. If you get to that point where you both die at the same time, you're the winner in that way as well. Crazy good.
Speaking of winners, I see 3 galleons. So
What?
Double Galleon, Trevil and Vespa.
yeah.
I did not expect it on their side, to be honest, today. Like, I expected Water and Tears maybe to get funky with that. Xadian's team should also, like, expected maybe with that, you know. Double Galleon, you know, a bit of a recent resurgence comp.
Like, double Galleon on tier or on Paradis and Rumble can actually be a lot of fun. Or like
Yeah.
playing Galleon on Tears, you're not a Galleon.
Is a guy. Dude, Tears is a Galleon. Have you seen this guy? He's buff holy. Look at him.
Anyways, we are locked according to what Mr. Cook appears to claiming here.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Like Pirates of the Code. No, not enough Nemesis for that. If you want Pirates of the Caribbean, it should be Quad Galleon with Quad Nemesis. Anyways, timer's up. I'm looking at my ready up teams. I'm looking at my own thingy here. I'm gonna give them 10 more seconds. I'm gonna be a bit generous.
Wow, what a generous god this guy. That's crazy.
And Trevil, if you please,
Huh?
force start the match.
I can't. Can I?
You can. You have the mod man.
Woohoo! Done.
Wow.
I don't
Didn't
know.
have to hear it tell this guy twice.
Have you
Actually.
never explored what you're actually capable of?
No, I'm not allowed.
Trevil
You can
was-
only use your powers when you need to use them.
Oh
so
my god,
I'm a
Trevor's
very,
the
very
best
nice
Jedi.
boy.
Holy shit, this guy.
Like he's not even as much of as power hungry as I am. Holy
One
shit!
of my friends.
Let's go, let's go. Oh my god, we have to be quick.
Shit number 1 is Dreams of Cruelty. This is Galleon powered by Igfa. On the left side we have the Watcher and the Gatling. On the right we have the Watcher Karen. On the rear we have a Poon Gun. Ship number 2 is the Catapult. That is a Galleon powered by
it's
Westfall. On the left we have
Catapult.
Watcher Karen. On the right we have that too. With together with Gatling and a Harpoon. And ship number 3 please.
Number 3 is a Dopamine Bandit piloted by Tears, has a carrier on the front, and then Flamer, Gets, and a mortar, of course.
Alright, guys, thanks for doing it so quickly. Now I can take my time. Queen's Spirit, Revenge, you know. Brawl Galleon. You know the drill. Caronade, Hawatcha, the good stuff. Caronade on front, pretty cool, pretty cool. It's got a harpoon in the back. And a
I
Gatling
actually
on
forgot
the
to
left
mute
side.
to stop the music, so I don't know if our ramblings were properly audible.
Probably not, anyways.
Oh my god. Alright, guys, here's the cast once again. Ship number 1, Hawatchas. Ship number 2, Hawatcha and a Caronade. Crazy. Ship number 3, Caronade. Ship number 4, Hawatcha Caronade. Alright, there you go.
Well, we're not gonna beat the speedrunning record of calling loadouts anyways, because that still goes to 10 seconds between Steam Brains and me in the mini tourney with King of the Hill.
Oh, yeah, well,
The
that's
Steam Brains
not
was
too
like-
difficult.
Steam Brains basically, like, when we were going into the match, Steam was like, you know, we should maybe call the loadouts after the point has been capped for the first time. And I just was like, you know, we could also just do it really fast.
You can also give Steam Brains that same achievement for being like in the fastest match time because he took like a 5 Caronade Mobila.
Well, the fastest
Never go
SCS
full
match
5
I have
Caronade
ever
Mobila.
seen was 2.5 minutes.
Was it Pomelos
of
versus
fast
Jackdaws?
Look
It
at
was
this.
Pomelos versus Fresh Void.
Oh, Fresh Void. Jackdaws, Fresh Void, same.
Dopamine
Hey!
Bandit going for this
I
low
think Jackdaws
approach.
was still always
Popping some
reliably able to
Galleons.
beat Fresh Void. So,
Guys,
Well,
look at this, guys. This is Galleons are being parked on buildings. It's bad.
oh, the
Uh,
Catapult has found its nice parking spot, but maybe he doesn't want to pay for it as he is immediately leaving again.
Oh man, it's double galleon. I am gonna make the
Okay.
prediction and say get your timer ready. I think get
Nice
your
watch
overtime
prompt.
ready. I know we're like 17 minutes, but get your overtime ready. It's gonna happen.
Depends on how hungry the terrain is today, I think.
So on all the games I've played, I've never seen a match on Paradis that's been double galleon that didn't go in overtime. It's actually insane.
Well,
It's like
then
the
I
only
guess
ship
we'll...
comp that has managed to go in overtime on this map. The only other time is when like two teams just went in like circles for 20 minutes. And I was on one of those teams, and I was like, "Oh, we're going in circles still. I don't care. That's been 50 minutes. We don't deviate from the plan."
I mean, there's also an SCS match where on a different map where someone jumped over a wall just for his ally to finish the other team off anyways. You might have you were part of that, Cook.
I think so.
Yeah, you were part of the team getting obliterated.
Oh yeah, that seems common for me. Yeah, I can't believe that I was part of that.
Or
Clown
the
fiesta.
other very common cases, Thornhold, where you either have teams fighting each other immediately and this match taking 5 minutes, or teams circling around for 20 minutes.
I mean, in the meantime,
Yeah.
pro galleon pilot Water It's Me actually having a bit of a rough time here.
Yeah, Dreams of Cutlery got the upper hand.
Yeah, they are playing well. I'll watch it back though. This could mean it's actually turning around because Dopamine Bandits will also go
Oh,
for
here,
Dream of
and
Cutlery.
has a
Yeah.
Oh,
mortar.
he's
Oh.
drifting into the galley.
Well, that's fine.
He is.
Puts him right into Mortar Arc, right?
I mean,
well,
very
not
much so,
quite.
as Dreams of Cutlery is double
Mortars,
broken with
there's-
mortars coming in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, that's a building.
Yeah. If this Carronade comes back in from
But the
Queen's Currents-
catapult is also back in the fight now, watching the Queen Current's revenge, getting
Yeah,
rammed.
but Dreams of Cutlery is still in a actually managed to get away from the buildings. Should be all right then.
Yeah, but now he once again has the fish looming
but
upon
still
him.
in a double team indeed. Oh, best fun. You gotta do something bad about this. No.
Well, Dreams of Cutlery might actually get finished off here by the Queen Current. No, never mind.
No, don't worry. They got the Waka. They got two. of them.
Waka waka. Eh.
All right. They'll stabilize. Maybe. Not entirely. I'm not sure if that poon was in
I don't
any
think
way
so.
or shape or form any help. but-
Goldfish coming in once again, getting that mortar. Well, the mortar just went down, I think.
Yeah, but that should still be fine. Like, you rebuild that faster than any Hawacha will, like, shoot you.
Oh. Poon goes out onto the Queen Current. Get
Yeah,
off the fucking edge of the world.
Guys, I'm still not sure about these spoons. I don't think... I know the desperation is in, but of all the guns being shot, I don't think the Poon is the right one unless it's against the fish into a building or something like that.
Oh, Dreams of Cutlery will might actually end up being squished here.
Yeah, mortar should be shot.
Yep,
There you
mortar's
go.
going.
Alright.
First kill goes to blue. Now the catapult is very lonely on the field, and they immediately get broadsided by the galleon on blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Catapult double
Clean up
broken.
and try again.
And I think they'll set up for another Gat mortar. And the funny
Oh,
thing
yeah,
is,
seems
in
like
a
it.
way, they don't even have to, you know? If they both set away, just shooting pure Carronade at this galleon, it's enough.
I mean, it will die just by virtue of terrain.
Yeah.
No,
So you could
the
almost say, like,
goldfish
it's
is actually
dangerous
cock blocking his ally.
Because in a weird way, if they, like, let's say we had that Poon again, if that Poon gets something funky going on against the fish in that sort of positions, could be bad.
So
But yeah,
it just took us 7.5 minutes for the first engagement to end.
I told you, I'm telling
Sorry,
you.
6.5.
I'm telling you, get that overtime ready, because it's happening.
Yeah.
Double galleon. I didn't say double galleon. is
Actually,
the
who
one
of us-
surviving the 20
Okay.
minutes per se? I'm just saying, there's a double galleon in
hot
play. It's
spawn,
gonna
hot
happen.
spawn.
Red's right
Hello.
behind blue here.
Bees are
Using the
like,
quote-unquote
we're
new
playing
spawn.
today and we're playing now. Not sure I agree with the hot spawn. Usually this means you just don't get to load your guns and you'll just lose.
Well,
every
you see the results
Hawacha
of
battle.
that.
Ooh, the
Two
catapult.
watchers just went into the Queen Curvens. I guess the right
Catapult.
side.
Wow!
Oh wow!
No.
Okay.
Well,
it works.
that wasn't the,
I think they
as
got stuck on
bad
the
as they
building.
looked for the fish, and it was bad for the fish. Don't get me wrong. At least they got a kill out of it.
Yeah, now the blue team is two points ahead still.
But yeah, that was. Was the fish really broken there? I think that was just a straight up. Hey, as Unity, the game engine, I decide who lives and dies here, and I decide this fish is in a weird place. So I'm gonna just click the delete button real quick. Gone.
Yeah,
There
and
you
then
go.
the catapult was stuck on the building and
Yeah,
died on
yeah,
that. And you've
Yeah,
heard
not like
me
this.
or like us on the casts saying a lot that the terrain is the MVP of this game. That is especially true on this map where you have all these buildings with very funky hitboxes.
Yeah. I mean, these aren't the worst hitboxes. It's just that buildings in general are super
Well,
scary.
the
as an
worst
airship.
hitboxes are on.
Kinforth has some notorious ones.
But Kinforth has the same buildings as here. No, the one I'm thinking of.
Not exactly. In Kinforth, there are some buildings with an extending hitbox upwards, which made some players very angry. Ooh, speaking of,
Revenge
Oh,
double broken.
oh, going for
Big
the
ram,
ram
by the
again.
fish.
And water coming in
I
with the
didn't roll
backwards
Sweet
ram.
Skirmish Revenge was like, oh, don't mind if I back up into this. Hold on.
And pushed again. Terrain.
This, see, this is why they call it. You should call them Team Sandwich instead of whatever like
Cat
cool wheat fish
down.
name, because that's what they do. They sandwich.
Yeah, and it's successful. 4-1. Might actually see this match end soon-ish.
Fish will try
Okay.
to ram here probably.
I mean, they
ram.
have popped them, and now they were just going for the ram
Boink.
and
Yep.
break
Alright,
themselves
this
in
time
the
fish
process.
doesn't lose 100% of its health. Good on you,
Yeah.
fish.
Fish has survived.
Keeps left side.
Poon goes out, but
Yep.
misses.
Why?
Mortars.
They
And
should
double
be
broken.
just out of arc from this mortar,
Yeah, but when
got
they
the middle
end up in
building.
this corner, they are in a very bad position.
Yeah.
but fish will go for another mortar hits, and
Oh, the catapult is back, going for the Queen Kerman's
Yeah.
revenge here.
that's
Mortars.
But I
Cutlery
think
is living on a
Mortar
dream here.
is
And
Oh,
really
and
push
a-
into
yeah.
the terrain.
yeah, but ram to finish it off.
ass ram.
Butt slam.
I give this
baby.
ram an ass out of 10.
This is like when somebody very thick is sitting on you, and you're like, I don't like it, but then again, it's a pretty nice booty, so maybe I shouldn't be too bad. And we died down. Unity, my son.
But with that, Christoceps Aurantiakos takes another victory. And it's 5-1. And with that, they have secured themselves a place in the finals.
I think they took that already around earlier. Those two 5-0s at the start will put you at a great head start, considering round robin in the end also is about kills, you know?
Yeah.
So even if all other matches were close, so to speak,
So,
like,
Christoceps,
to
please
lose
make your
from a
way over to the left side, to the red
5-0
side.
Start, you have to like lose twice 5-0 as well.
Also, Trevil, please remove. No, never mind, he just removed himself.
Huh? Who can I remove?
No one.
Move KapitainKoek, he's talking too much and he's taking over the stream.
Oh, that's perfectly fine, I don't mind that. Less talking I have to do.
Trevil! I'm a good noodle, I swear!
Well, actually, Cook, you know what? Trevil
What?
came to me
What, Trevil came to you?
Wait,
and asked me if he could go cast.
wait,
Oh,
am
yeah,
I
well-
getting burned here because I...
No.
Wait, why is
It's
Trevil
like
getting burned?
he.
Wow, wow, you just lost yourself a co-caster forever, man.
Aww.
Well, so if you keep this up, I'm not sure. I'm taking me and my associate are going somewhere else. I'm sorry, like, I'm not sure, you know? Like, you got the Dutch brand on you, like, you have to respect the
Yeah,
authority.
man.
That's this excuse, you know? Sorry,
okay, I'm just gonna
I'm
keep
sorry,
this running.
Sal. In nationality-wise, we outnumber you 2-1 here.
But you know, you don't even have your own language, so
We don't have our own language?
Wow.
Alright.
it's just a
Oké,
dialect of
welkom
German.
terug
Ja,
iedereen.
dag
Dit is
allemaal.
nu een Nederlandse stream. We gaan vanaf nu gewoon lekker in het Nederlands door. Salrim kan hem maar bekijken met zijn Engelse gezwaffel.
You know, guys, I muted the comms on the stream, so whatever you were just saying didn't go through. You're still muted. Like, I'm not gonna unmute you until I really have to. Was? Kannst du einfach kein Deutsch sprechen? Was für ein dummer Junge bist du denn? Krieg deine Scheiß zusammen, Junge. Jetzt machen wir hier einen deutschen Stream. Oh, I should actually unmute you for that.
Deutsch, wir sprachen Niederländisch.
Ja, ein Tasche
Doch gut.
Kaffee gerne bitte. Mit extra
Ja.
Sahne und ein heißes Schoko.
Ein Maß bitte.
Eine Maß? Nee,
Eine?
sowas gibt's hier nicht.
Eine
Start off with
Maß.
eine and then let's continue until. Well,
Ich möchte gerne seine Maß. See, it doesn't work, but it's perfect. I like it. Sal Pro is back in. We want to talk.
You're already back in.
We want to talk. You have to give us a line. He's muting us, guys. He's muting us for whoever's hearing this message. Sal is playing a dictator. This is Italy, 26th of September, all over again. I'm telling you.
Hold up. Let's not go down that route, please.
Politics. I don't want it. Oh, I'm sorry. Politics. I'm trying my best. No meta ships, and we see Artling and Blenders.
let it go.
So anyways, we are on the greatest map in existence. It's Canyon Ambush.
Is that the greatest map in existence?
10
I don't
squares
know.
by 10 squares?
I don't think it's such a good
Not the
map.
great.
People love the ever-loving shit out of this, and all I'm seeing are like phallic-shaped rocks, you know? I'm not sure about that.
The thing is, out of all the maps, I think Canyons is the one that has the least bad comments about it.
Oh yeah, you should see my essay on Dunes. I think it's the most beautiful map in existence, and we should all
Dunes
like,
would
try
be-
and be
well,
a little bit more like it.
My thing with Dunes is, in SCS specifically, I can see it being fun for the players. It's not fun for me as the caster because it's usually a long-range
You have to
sniping
make
map.
it entertaining.
Not
as
about
the
us, man.
caster. You have to make it entertaining as the
Wow.
caster.
What? You think I'm really
Dunes is
here
where
for
the
the
life
people?
stories are told. Dunes is where you go on a 15-minute tangent about Daniel still not being in his bathtub, where he should probably be. And that's
see,
like
Cook?
the real content, you know? Nobody cares about, like crazy nice break with a flag shot from over 2.2 kilometers made by this KapitainKoek guy. Nobody
you see,
cares
Cook?
about that. They'll see that and say like, Jesus Christ, what an egotistical maniac.
Usually when Dunes ends up being played in my lobby, I'm alone. I need
See,
someone to talk to.
You can
No.
talk to me, myself, and I at that point, you know, and that's perfect. You just
I don't want
from
to go
that
back
point
to those old
onwards.
days when I had to put featuring Zaldarim in the title because I only had to myself to talk to.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Featuring Saldarim and Saladrim. There you go. Now you got 3 people already in your same
And
cast.
Soldarim too.
And Suli. There you go.
Sounds down.
Maybe I invite Bori over. That very weird fella that always snatches our comms.
Exactly. You should invite the streamer over Saldarim. Have you invited this Bori44 fella? He's pretty good.
He's sitting right next to me,
Ah, okay.
giving the backseat commentary.
Wow, what a backseat pilot. Speaking of backseat pilots, wanna hear me backseat pilot this lobby? What the fuck is this? It's a Hawacha Spire? I like it. Hawacha Fish? I don't like it. Caro Fish? I like it. Frog Alien? Kinda boring, but okay. Xenian going with this weird ass double gunner magnate with the flak and the mine launcher
And
the
we're
merc
locked,
and the
actually. Hey,
blah, blah,
Walter.
blah. Hey!
Huh.
He says, whoops. Okay, blue team agrees. Okay, let's go on. Get the show on the road. Thank you.
Also, ever since I reloaded my Twitch, the chat has been awfully dead.
Yeah.
Someone should change that. If you're still watching, say hi.
The people watching fell asleep. Makes sense. I would too.
Very nice,
I mean,
Trevor.
come on, they played
Very
6
nice.
matches of this round robin. Crazy guys.
Oh.
Like, I am not even sure about
Daniel's
this.
asking for a pause.
Pause.
What?
What?
Out? I think they are.
It's a pause.
No.
It's just a pause. It's a pause.
Yeah,
Pause
right.
is always
Yeah,
allowed.
sure.
Since the
Yeah.
timer
They
has
want it,
expired, I
they
need
use
to
it,
get
they
the
want it,
timer
they
on my
use it.
phone again.
No.
Yeah, you just do it like this. Boom, boom. There you go. Pause. Watch this.
Oh, I have a song stuck in my head. And it's not the next episode. Yeah, close enough. Past.
What are you currently listening to?
I'm not listening to anything because the stream, well, I could actually mute that,
Oh
but
my god.
but
my
the song
man's
I have
going
stuck in my head is called
insane.
Pass Me the Rum.
Pass me the RAM.
The rum. Rum. Gib mir den Rum.
The song that's stuck in my head and currently playing on like a 24-hour loop is like, what's it called like again? Soda City Funk. It's like from 2019. God, I cannot like put it off. It keeps in my head. I can't get it out.
Okay, they are ready.
They're
Stop the pause!
Stop the pause. Stop the pause. Stop the presses.
There we go.
Get out of here, pissy boy. Go back to your bathtub.
Yeah. Okay, we're only on the Canyon
Now
ambush.
it's nice and warm again, probably. Disgusting, Danny. Disgusting.
Maybe
boy.
he. Oh fuck! I forgot to
Wow.
press the button.
Oh my god. Alright.
And
that's
since
done.
as soon
There
as you
go,
do
we did it.
overtime
Okay,
once,
let's go. We did it now.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, but they're gonna play 40
I'm
minutes
doing it.
anyways.
Oh my God.
Ship number 1 is the Dopamine Pen that is a goldfish piloted by Tears of Yod. It's a blenderfish with front Caronate, right side Flame, and left side Gert Mortar. Ship number 2 is the Queen Curvens Orange, is a galleon piloted by Mortar. It's him. On the left side we have on the bottom leg we have Double Watcher, Double Cara, and on the top we have Gatling and a Poon.
Ship number 3, the Great VGS, piloted by Daniel. It is a Watch Aspire, has also a Get, a Karis, and double Banshee, whatever. And
Cook.
for the
Cook.
Dragon's Lament, a Magnate, piloted by Xerion, having a Watcha on the right side with a Mine Launcher and a Light Carrow, and left side, Flag Get, Hades.
Double gunner. Don't
Fleck
forget.
mark.
important
Oh,
detail.
yeah.
Crazy.
Queen
Which
Curvens
means
Orange
that
already broken,
flaming
already.
from that fish is yikes.
Oh, Dragon's Lament, Queen Curvens Orange was set on fire. Dragon's Lament was also set on fire.
You know, blue team
Wait,
is
where did the
on
20 fire stacks come on
Actually-
the Queen
actually
Curvens
good.
come from? Sorry,
No.
the last Dragon's Lament.
Bro, blue team is actually blazing it like they should, you know? They got all
Yep,
the
Queen
fire guns.
Curvens, broadsiding the Great VGs.
It's a bit rough
Just
on
double
the
broken.
Spire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is now such a bad
Wild
spot.
Carrow. God.
You know, broadsiding a galleon is not really a good idea.
I mean, it's good in a sense, but if the Caronate is up and you're still in arc of it, yikes.
And that
that's the
is
problem
what
with,
ends up going. Actually,
gunner
I-
stamina. You are in arc of that Caronate. That thing aims way higher than you will ever expect it to. And now sitting here like, well, at least I had double gunner. Should be good.
Yes.
Guys, the disclaimer for anyone that's watching this and in the future, I did not inform Sedian to take double gunner, so don't pin this one on me, unlike many other double gunner setups. This
In
one
case
I
of
did
doubt,
not
blame
tell
Cook.
him.
Anyways, the Dragon's Lament is double broken and on fire.
Fire spawns very near and joins in.
Yeah, they join the fun. But the galleon is the no fun police.
Watch out! Loses 2
Yeah.
engines
I was
immediately.
gonna say, I'm not sure
Oh my
if
God,
it's
so
worth
How would he get
trying
stuck
to
on the
save
pipe?
your ally. that
Oh,
means you
he's
have
gonna.
to
He's
face-
dropping.
Oh,
No,
my
he's actually
God.
sitting on the pipe.
Yeah, just on the pipe. Daniel is just
And
like, well,
he's gonna
oh,
get ramp killed by the
yeah.
goldfish. Yep.
And dies before allied.
I don't think the call out was good to try and save him. I don't think the attempt
Well,
to save
I think
him was
Zedion
worth it.
was just about to hit Enviro again.
Yeah,
And
like
I think it's Magnate putting through this is questionable.
no, they'll fit
Should be.
through, and it's not too bad because they can drop some mines in. But
Well, the Queen
would be
Covenant
good
range is faster.
yeah, I mean it would be good against the fish, but even in that small like place,
Yeah,
like, Galleon
but
can just beat through
Galleon got there
everything.
first, and the Magnate found some more Enviro to sit on.
Maybe they should call in the Spire again, guys.
Yeah.
that's like a good plan.
Yeah, that was quite inspiring.
Like, see, the fish is
Fish
is
was
the one having
bumping 3 times, was ping-ponging between this.
Yeah. Like
rock.
fish is the
Yeah.
one having problems, and hitting a mine there might be deadly for them, you know, in that sense.
Yeah,
But,
that's actually very, very ironic. Like, the Galleon just sped through, no problems whatsoever, and the fish, which is way more nimble, gets stuck.
like, nimble ships thrive in open spaces. If it's small and close, might as well fill the entire gap, you know.
I mean, I once figured
actually,
out,
this
you
time
know,
PGS did spawn
on
because it took forever.
no, on
to
on
kill,
Kinforth, there are
Dragon
these
Lament.
tunnels in the bottom of the buildings, somewhere.
What? Hold on, saw a nice little galleon book.
Oh, very
bumping
nice.
this Magnate down.
And Dragon's Lament is actually merging with the floor.
Yeah, we'll go right into the Carronade, watch arc, everything, and oh, hit a mine launcher. But yeah, I am not sure. Even with the never mind, they get a
Look at
watch
that
off.
engine.
Okay, maybe they can recover from this. We'll get popped
No,
again, most
maybe.
likely.
But no, the Queen Covenant's Watcher is still up, and the Carronade
Here's the
too.
problem. Here's the real problem. Dopamine's Bandit not controlled, and sees like, you know what? If I'm not controlled, I'll finish this Magnate off myself. Setting.
Oh,
If you can do it,
Watcher's
I'll do
being
it.
exchanged.
Or, water.
Both Nightshade Queen Covenants gets broken. Dopamine
Ally
and
gone.
Bandit.
Flame the ally as well, why not?
Goldfish now screaming, get out of my way, Galleon. You're ruining this.
Spire coming in, but they need to be careful not to end up in any mines placed by the ally.
Oh, what? Hitting a
Dragon's
mine
Lament
there, okay.
On the floor. Popped.
Dopamine Bandit was kind of hitting a bad mine there. And now
Ooh.
Dragon's
Oh,
Lament
this is
escaping again. Crazy. How can he get
It
out
would be
of
very
this?
funny if this match is just the Spire dying 5 times.
Not out of the question. But in the meantime, I don't know. I think
Skelly
Transparent
is not
Revenge
happy.
Well,
is,
Galleon is not having a good
yeah,
time.
yeah.
He's not happy at all.
Oh no,
Double
Dragon's
broken and they might
Lament.
drop onto a
Careful
mine.
with backing up. That's a wall and okay. Turns into the flank, maybe. Oh no,
Oh, the
fish.
fish
No,
comes.
fish is
Fish
coming in.
Okay, Galleon dies, not out of the question.
Woo.
Should happen, but Dragon's Laments, you know, this is still
Like, this is
a
a very dead
not
Magnate.
sure.
They're about to hit
hits the
their own
grounds.
mine.
Grounds?
No.
Nope, they hit their
Hit
own
it!
mine, that break them
Nailed it!
again. And now they die on the
Oh,
floor.
okay, I mean that was due to like 2 kills ago, I feel, but okay.
And now,
Alright.
will the Dopamine Bandit be able to finish off the Great VGs?
What? A little boop there from VGS.
well,
What? It's
one.
more terrain, but okay, at least didn't get a scratch from it. I mean, fish probably gonna get out of here. But you might question if that's really as good as it sounds like, because are you happy taking another engagement when your fish is 30% on it this time?
Oh,
instead of
fish is
the,
actually
previous
reversing.
100? Right, as fish, okay. Fish deciding like, you know what? I'm already this far gone. I'ma just like
Yeah, but Galleon is almost in
be
the fight.
active in their spawn. Yeah, but like this is still good in a way because now they keep initiative, you know, like focuses on fish. Galleon is free to come in instead of the other way around. If they ran to their spawn, they both like expect them from the same side.
Magnate is
again.
turning for Galito.
Yeah,
Yep,
but,
Flux are going out, Hades,
does
everything.
Galleon care, you know?
No, just
Galleon kind of like cool flak, bro. I might
Now,
just move in real quick if you
now
don't
let me
mind.
retaliate once I'm finally in the fight.
in the pipe, you mean?
It's fine. Just a small break. Get a little booster bump. Go high. Probably not where you
Go
wanna
high,
be,
get
though.
high.
And now red team is in that position where they're kind of like, okay, we're both in front of them. What do now? You know,
Well,
getting some angle on the spire, pretty good.
yep. Galleon has decided that Spire is a good target for them.
I mean, it's as you said earlier, getting the Spire 5 times, you know, like, okay, it's not gonna happen this
Oh,
much,
that was
but
terrain again,
it's
but-
still a good game plan to go for Spire in general.
Yeah.
12 on that hull, but still dies quickly. Crazy how that happens. Something
Yeah,
with
but
profile.
1200 hull, but no armor.
Yeah, but that's not too bad.
Oh,
Dopamine
Watcher's
Bandit's
being
high enough for now.
exchanged. Seems that
It's going to
Galleon
vote,
got the better body here.
Daniel needs to be careful of that wall behind him if he wants to keep his balloon.
Oh, well, the Galleon just ate a Watcher to their rear.
Oh, okay, this could be bad for Galleon. This could be bad for Galleon. That should be Merc Hades flag hitting soon into it. Though
Oh, double
VGS,
Bandit
of course.
broken
Thumbs up.
and holding on to even less power.
That
Great
was a good
VGS,
bump
double
on
broken.
Bandits.
Flex
But,
hitting.
yeah, there you
That
go.
was a
Those are
fuck.
that's the flex hitting.
Second
And
one.
Galleon is gonna melt now.
Second one does go in, but armor is up.
Like this
There
is
you go.
good. This is
Fuck.
there you go.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That was perfectly played from Blue there, basically. Like minimize the damage, what they could do, and the right ship on the right like moment there. Dragon's Lament like confirming basically like, yeah, okay, you're against the wall and the fish is killing you. That's bad, but you know what's worse? If a Galleon was doing the same there, so I'ma just like take over the Galleon from you here. That's good. If you got a flak and a merc and a Hades, you know, use it to kill the Galleon. Don't just shoot mines. It's probably not
Fish
what
is
you want
still
to do.
alive.
Fish is now even lower. Like this is not
Oh,
something
shit.
you want to save. Though
I just held down
you
right
could
click while
argue
moving
though
my camera.
saving it can mean you can lose both ships and you still have another fresh engagement. Because now that's always the danger of dying on 3. If you die on 3 and you go in for another engagement, not always ships get out of their 2v2s. So if your ally dies and you're left alone, that might mean one ally dying equals you dying as well, aka 2 kills.
Queen Cohen's Revenge is awaiting the enemy.
Guys, do you think Blue will actually go out of their spawn? Like, I think they will, but
Don't think so. I
it
think
would
they
be my
will,
advice
but it will
with these
take them
ship
so
setups-
long that red team is there.
No. But my advice with these ship setups is don't ever move out of your spawn. It's so good to be blue in this spawn with like a bit of a longer
No,
range
but no,
setup.
they're actually moving out. They're taking the Western Passage.
Yeah, they
And
are feeding
Oh,
it.
The
split it
Magnet
up,
is
though.
about to engage, find the Galleon here.
This is so dangerous, you know. Like, imagine just being like Dragon's Lament here, and they both like went like this Eastern Passage or something, or this Western Passage.
Yeah.
You just meet both ships. It's like, oh.
Well, I guess I'm dead. But no, they're not. They're actually, well, since the red team also split up, it's fine. Ish. We now have Spire against Fish.
I mean, Spire will scare off the fish, not really. It's more so that fish knows, like, if I go in.
Oh,
the
is he
magnet's
gonna
still
go
free to
through the gap?
Ah,
Yeah,
He is
Yeah, Galleon
reversing
is
through the gap.
Reversing through the gap. Cheeky boy, cheeky.
And now firing off the Watcher into the Dragon's
That's good.
Lament.
Ooh, okay, maybe not quite as good.
I think
It's a
Dragon's
counter on
Lament's
Watcher
volley was a bit better.
But fish here on this Spire. Fish on this Spire.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Boink.
Oh!
yeah.
Wait, no. Great VGS is broken and popped.
Okay, they got some room to fall back on, but uh-oh. Guys, Pipe of Doom coming in to play. Never mind. Fish,
No, they're gonna die way
Spire
before
turns
that. Oh!
He's not escaping
Interesting
still.
bump. But I don't think the Spire really stands that much of a chance here.
No, with this initial pop from the fish, that's gonna be rough to escape
yeah,
from. and
they're
there you
dead.
go.
Okay then.
Meanwhile, Dragon's Lament, Queen's Current's Revenge, kind of a battle with their Hawatchas, like, both are stalling each other out, not really
Doink.
able to get a kill, unless they, for example, Dragon's Lament turns for a kill site, but that takes time.
Yeah, now the
So,
fish
yeah.
is
Fire
just
needs
charging
to
in.
slow fast.
Needs to spawn fast.
There's Lamentus.
Sarian
Oh,
needs to be
far,
careful
far
not
away.
to end up against any walls. One
Well,
behind
you
him.
know, there's plenty of walls around. He's broken,
Yeah.
double broken actually.
Knows.
Green Kern's Revenge is
Go
in the
forward
fight.
instead.
Uh,
Oh man.
this is done.
This is the magnet dead.
Maybe. You know, they survived worst odds.
Fish
Oh,
bomb.
Yeah, but Fish
Fish
goes
bomb.
in
Okay,
for the
there you
bomb
go.
and they're
Flamer
dead.
kill, finish it all off.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't for the bump, that Flamer would have just
Mm.
eaten through the rest of the hole.
Uh,
Alright, so another win for
Christiceps.
yes,
Fish.
that is another win for Christiceps Aurantiakos with a final score of 5-3. And we will now be going into the last match of the group phase. And we'll have Chef Zillions Potatoes against Blazin' Bee. I think that's... No. Okay. I have to end this one in the challenge and then I can start the other one. Yeah, that's how that works. Chef Zedions, you can stay with us and please make your way over to red. And for Christiceptors, I will see you in the finals. And for the stream, I'll just send you into a brief break again. Enjoy some more. And once again, we are coming back to the match, where now we're in the final match of the group stage, where we'll have Chef Slim's Potatoes on the left against Blazin' Bees on the right.
And Beast, whilst having a bit of a losing streak, can still go into finals if they win this one with a 5-0 or a 5-1.
Yeah.
If I do my math correct.
Judgment.
If it's 5-2, then it depends. I think. Then it matters. Then that point comes in with the win part, and then.
And then, even if the Bees win this one, Sevs Leons
I'm
will
not even
advance
sure.
as they have 2
we can
wins.
decide.
What happens then? And at that point, you need to call Grump.
Like, even if they tie on kills, Sevs Leons still has won twice, while Blazing Bees would have only won once.
What do you mean they won twice? They won once, didn't they?
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
according to the challenge, they won once.
Where did they win twice? Am I missing something?
Yeah, sorry, I can't read. In that case, we'll toss a coin.
I think like the official rules actually state somewhere that you play a fucking tiebreaker. We're not playing a tiebreaker. No. Too much. You can't do this to people.
Here, round Roman.
You can't force people to play
Oh, actually,
7 matches just to get into finals and then play another one. They'll be zombies by that point.
So if 2 teams tie, on wins, well, actually, so the determining factor to move on is wins, not quite points. But I guess the tiebreaker has points.
Yeah.
But if 2 teams have the same points, so wins and kills, while we're going into the lobby, they have to compete in a single elimination round, and then the winner will go to the finals for another single elimination round.
Another match. Perfect. 9 matches SCS.
Bro, it's a
3 teams.
duel.
No,
It's a
in that
Metamedian
case, it would
duel
still
of a
be
duel
8
with,
matches.
First to
It,
kill
it would
wins.
still be 8 matches. But like, 1 as a tiebreaker and 1 as final.
Or unless they win it and then they have a second final.
No,
Alright, I
no
don't
second
care.
final. It says
Bro,
single
I'm-
elimination.
I'm all in
Huh.
for the beast. This one. I'm
Anyways,
just
ship number
saying
1 is the
5-0. Let's go.
fuck off. Ship number 1 is the Jabberwocky. It's a magnet pilot, but then Daniel on the left we have on the right we have double Artemis, and the minute on the left we have Gat, Mortar, and Watcher. Ship number 2 is the Longsword. It's a Crusader pilot by Zelion. It's essentially the same as the magnet, just as a Crusader.
Ship number 3 is the Some Number, piloted by Icthrill. It is, don't spin there, a Metaminion with a Flamer and a Flare. And ship number 3 is also a Metaminion, piloted by Bestfun with a Flamer and a Mine Launcher.
Interesting.
Double Metamedian.
Also,
Jeez,
that's the
jeez.
2014.
2004.
Yeah,
No,
2014.
No, that is
2014.
Ooh, it's going
It's
up to Sky now.
14. It's the M's are not numerical numbers. They're clearly just
Mhm.
Mora.
And the Longsword
Double
already
Gat on
under
the
fire and
longsword.
already broken.
Breaks
Double
Where are the
sword,
mortars?
insta-break.
Firefly heads.
Yeah,
Crazy
they are.
flamer follow up. Why would you need a mortar? We have a flamer, guys. Easy.
Yeah, we
never
actually
mind,
there's
mortar
saw
follow-up.
And
yes,
it's gone.
First Kill Blue.
Deleted.
Easy kill from the beast.
Like yesterday in Gauntlet, we did see how well flamers go against anything when you need to kill shit.
I mean, sure, but
Not too good.
These are 2 Metamedians, Sal. I want to see the mortars. I don't want to see flamers. Actually, I do want to see flamers. I think flamer is like the perfect third gun for the Metamedian. Stop this with this flak bullshit. Don't do it, guys.
Put
it's
the
not
flak on
worth it.
4.
Just no, not even. Just put a flare there. Be the funny guy with the flare. Cause go hee hee ha ha flare.
Play
Let's
yourself.
go crazy with
Okay,
the
the Longsword has
Metamedian
respawned,
games.
hydroing up right now. Or coming up. Not even hydroing.
Eating a Hawacha though, supercharged Firefly, but
Yeah,
just
they
coming in.
lost both their front guns, but the
Mhm.
2014 is coming in now.
Going
He was
for a
shooting
ram.
that Loch Gatling, getting the break.
Missing the
Missing the ram. But mortars are coming in still. From somewhere.
Supercharged Firefly gonna eat a Hawacha in the back. Ooh, okay,
Nope.
not too bad actually.
Not quite,
Still
actually.
Okay.
And
Mortars.
Jabberwocky is
Go in. Oh,
Yes,
broken.
there she goes.
No mortars.
And the
But
ram,
ram.
just for good measure.
Don't ram it. It's not needed.
Okay.
Oh, out of arcs.
Loch Gatling once again coming in, but not getting. There's the break, and
Desperation
there are the
mortar roll,
mortars.
that's-
Longsword as well in problems here.
Ooh,
Hello? Could you please kill that magnate? I've been on this fight for way too long.
Oh,
And of course
and
the
Longsword
Crusader
dies.
dies.
Man,
Should've
should have
switched.
gone to the
You should've
Crusader,
switched.
Sal. Honestly, what
It's a
kind of
meta
streamer
million
are
against
you?
Crusader. Come on.
How dare you? Going for the
The
magnate
Jabberwocky has
cam.
been dead for quite some time now.
Going for the magnate cam. Guys, this streamer, am I right? Am I right? Did you at least get that, Sal? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I should just go.
Great kill.
Leave. Let someone else do it. Why am I even doing this to myself? No one ever thanks me.
It's Sunsa. Guys, at least admit it, you know? I said it. I said, I like the name of the ship. I really want to say, can't probably hear it because Sal probably muted me halfway. But bees are doing it, you know? 3-0. Little stretch on
I
Charlie
would like to
Firefly.
take this brief
Yeah.
intermission to point something out that I have spotted on this map that really... It's really bad. So you
Oh,
know
it's really
how
bad.
there are these battleship wrecks on the map? They have guns in the superstructure in their hull, and those guns have bayonets.
It's good. It's like, fly me closer. I want to hit him with me
No,
mallet.
it's not an airship. It's
It
like a
doesn't
naval
matter.
ship.
That's good. That doesn't matter. So, can you confirm that's not an airship? Maybe there was
Yes.
a balloon tied to this thing, and it would have still been fine.
Anyways,
They at
we
least
have the
tie
red
at some
team
point
taking
the oars
this.
to this ship. I
We have
think
red
they're
team
oars,
taking
not
the
guns.
sneaky approach,
Hmm.
while the 2014 is going awfully high.
I don't know if it's a sneaky approach per se, because Supercharged Firefly was unspotted for the longest time, and it's now dangerously close to Longsword. You know, Longsword in double team focus here again.
Yeah, Loch
If they don't
Gatling is
get that
going
mortar
out.
or Supercharged Firefly, it's
Not
already
quite.
bad. Okay, they got the mortar. That's pretty good. But
Oh, 2014 is going in for the ram
it's
here.
coming in.
Getting the
Oh,
break,
and-
going for the ram.
Don't
And
worry,
there we
it's not even
go.
needed, guys. That's just aggressive
Wow.
at this point. That's not nice.
Those bees smelled some finals.
Yeah. Bees were like, yo, 5-0, Cook, we got you, fam. We got you. And I said 5-1, guys. 5-1. It's also right. And they're like, no, 5-0 coming up. Hold on. And I completely jinxed it, guys. This is like Jabberwocky actually got out. This is, oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe I jinxed it here. This is so
If-
bad.
Well,
Don't
if you
jinx-
jinxed it, they know who to blame.
I'm blaming Saldrian for not putting the cam on the longsword.
It is visible,
boy.
it's just in the
Missed.
background. Anyways, we have...
Oh my
I-
god.
okay,
Jesus
this...
Christ,
now I'm gonna
Crusader,
focus on the
guys.
longsword, okay?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Poor
and the mortars
Crusader.
miss. Nope, they don't
Oh
miss.
no, it doesn't even
That's-
matter. Sal, if it wasn't for the
5.5
first ship, it was
minutes.
the second ship.
That's 5.5
Okay,
minutes in
and with
game.
that,
Wow.
in about 5 minutes,
5.5, yeah.
the bees obtain the victory here. A final score of 5-0. That means the bees will be moving on to the finals to face off against their arch nemesis, the Christoceptors.
Are we correct
somewhat.
on that? Like, I'm not
Let's- yeah,
going
let's-
crazy, right? Like, before you send
I
anyone
think
home.
you're right.
Bees had this single.
Let me
Only
put the
for
scores in.
5, yeah.
This match should just put him ahead, right? Like, I'm not going crazy.
It should, yeah.
Because they had that single bump in the Paradis match where the fish
And
bumped
yeah,
him into
Blazing
the
Bees
rain.
is in the lead. So I'm gonna
Ah.
end the group stage here, and now we're in the final stage. We'll be Blazing Bees against Christocep. Actually, just started. God fucking challenge. So, for Chef Zedian's Potatoes and Gratin, thank you very much for playing, and see you again next week. I sure hope you had fun. And for the Blazing Bees, you will be in the finals! And please make your way over to the red side. Actually, just hit a station now. Come on, challenge. Please load. New match. Okay. Should have loaded.
Yeah, that's how they are.
They're not.
Bees should be blue.
Blue. Bees. Look at the challenge. Bees is not blue.
It
I would see
doesn't
it.
matter. That's wrong then, because winner's advantage, which is on tears and water, should always be red.
Well, challenge says red. And I had this discussion in Crucible often enough. Challenge says
I
red.
don't care.
I don't care either. Donald says red, so they will be on red. Anyways.
Huh.
Okay. We should make a channel rule discussion.
Yeah. A real discussion. I think
Like,
at this point, I think this community
every
is
time
petty enough for
overtime
it, yeah.
gets called in a match,
think so.
I will
wow.
see people. I will see
Good
the channel
God,
exploding.
imagine. We have a rule discussion in our community. I would be looking at that and be like, holy crap, this is like when she asks for your star sign on the first date. Get out. Get out.
It's actually like every single time
No,
overtime
everybody
has
knows
been
the
called and
rules.
ran out.
Everybody knows the rules, guys. Let's
Or
just
like
play chess,
has
you
been
know?
ended. There were
Chess
people
has been played for
complaining.
what, 2,000 years? How many rule changes did that game have, you know? Exactly. None.
Who's
Better
Tears
game.
missing?
Tears be missing a player.
Yeah. Who is that? That should be Renson.
In Ransom,
Oh,
actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kicked her, yeah.
Is Zenok here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he'll get his players together.
Yeah, if they really want to, they can also get a sub from Water and Daniel's team, because they're currently out.
From
so they're
Zedion's and Daniel's
eligible.
team.
Sorry, I keep mixing everyone up. Sorry.
Water is here.
Daniel and
Daniel's-
Zedion's team. There
yeah,
you
Actually-
go. Yeah.
Remember, kids, stay hydrated.
Stay smoking, bro. Don't stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
Aha.
It's a disappointing amount of 420 jokes and on the 420 pool thing, or I'm not sure about this, you know. I felt like, oh, I'm ready here. I got my little book with all the funny jokes. Like Mr. Dog himself said, like, yeah, that's funny, G. But no. I guess it's not good enough for salary. Okay, I see how it is.
Well, usually I'm the guy making all the bad puns, so.
Wow.
Wow. He feels threatened.
But usually I'm also alone.
I'm fretting on his territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Hey.
trespassing.
Tone up the humor a bit, because the very low you're going for, that's my job. Don't do it. How dare you? I've read this one at the back of a chocolate rain box. One, this is all for breakfast. This one was on the milk carton
Actually,
this morning.
so my French teacher, she would take regular trips to France, and whenever she came back, she would have some French candy, and they were like those really sticky caramel bars.
Oh my god.
Really tasted really nicely, and they had always had French puns.
Yeah,
Like really bad French jokes on them, and then you have the issue of not understanding them properly and them really being really bad.
Yeah, but I'm already like, I would already be like miffed at the part where it's like, oh, cool, a candy sticker, whatever, a candy wrap with like a joke on it. That's not too bad. But then it's like extremely sticky, and I'm like, yeah, why?
Well, at least you guys have some really good waffles.
Waffles.
Waffles?
No,
Wow.
sorry, that was the Belgian guys, wasn't it?
Well,
Oh, it's a stroopwafel.
the oliebollen thing.
Okay, you guys have cheese.
Yeah.
Bro, we got everything. You name it, we got it. But
Whiskey?
for today, it's just weed apparently. So you know that's how it is.
Hey, a wild Renson has appeared.
Oh, wild Renson.
You may try to catch it.
Because Renson.
So
Always good when
ships
your
are
own
locked.
team is asking where you are in the
Yeah.
chat. It's like asking your enemies, like, "Hey, have you seen my guy?" And it's like, you don't know yourself. It's like, no, maybe he's hiding over your place. It's like, could be. We'll check the bathtub. We'll say in Daniel's case, you know. So, but
Well,
Renson
you know,
has been
in
found.
case of some players, another player could actually just walk over to the next room and check where they are.
Wow. I didn't know you were living so
And-
close to me, Sal, but I'll check my room later.
Nah, I think you
The
live like
bathtub as well.
400
Oh my
kilometers
god,
away
are
from
you in
me.
the bathtub, Sal? Am I checking my bathtub? If I find you there streaming, I'm calling Twitch right now. I'm calling. This guy has got 50 subscribers and is a bathtub streamer.
51.
Promote him.
Ship number 1 is the 2014 as a pyramid piloted by Ictra, and it's a Metamidian with Dr. Getting Motor Side
Just call me
Harpoon and
Metamidian
Flamer.
again. You don't have to do the second ship. You already know what it is.
Ship number 2 is the Supercharged Firefly. It is a Metamidian piloted by Bestfon with a Flamer and a Poon. Oh, mixing it
Ship
up there.
Number 3, a galleon piloted by Water as me. What is his name? The Queen's Kerwin's Revenge, of course. It has 3 watchers this time and only 1 heavy carro.
Yo,
Also carrying a Get and a Poon.
interesting.
Ships
Going
number
forward.
4, the Junker, carrying left side 2 Artemis, front Gets, and right side Gets mortar.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the loadout we are teaching, and no, actually we don't teach it with a
We don't teach.
mortar, but we teach it with a flak. Or do we teach it with a mortar?
Probably.
I think nowadays.
Well,
Well, I don't need to
we
plug
don't
BFA
teach.
anymore, it's dead.
I think if you'd ever like thought again, like I think it's currently you'd go back to mortar, and then it's like just go
actually
like
just gonna,
tell people like, okay, don't go for the
okay.
ram, just
Oh,
hold
Junker
gun
also
steady,
said
blah blah blah. Like I get the previous usage of Gat Flak, it's the easier one.
Yeah,
And,
flak.
Yeah, but now also the flag change makes it.
yeah, with that current
with
flak
burst
change,
ammo.
it feels
And
so
the
bad.
Artemis, it's nice. You have the same ammo now.
Also, since it's
know.
Skin 4th, I would like to bring up the possibility of this match taking 20 minutes without any shots being fired.
Oh no!
Always just
Kin
go to
Forth is good,
Thunderdome.
bro. Kin Forth people like Kin
And-
Forth have kind of like people have figured out like how the spawns work and whatnot.
And I would
So
like
I
to take a
think-
moment to point out something I was trying to get at earlier. So, this is actually a bad example. You see how there are these tunnels in the bottoms of the buildings?
Here
You
we
can
go.
fit a judgment through these, and if you're desperate enough, you can even turn the judgment around in these things.
Yes, maybe that can be, but then the question is like, you're playing Judgment, bro.
Yeah, why are you
this
bringing
is gonna
Judgments?
be rough for you anyway. I think you're right. So
we have
actually,
spots
great
going on,
advice.
by the
And
way.
next time I'm playing Judgment on this map, I'm going there because I'm hiding from my enemies in that spot.
You know,
because I'm
actually,
Judgment.
I once won a match on this very map with a judgment going up
Yeah.
against double Pyrrha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And you
me,
know what, Cook?
whatever.
You were my gunner.
that doesn't mean anything. I think that says more.
It was a crucible match.
That says more. Now, I don't know what happened to Judgment. Judgment should be been getting better and better, but I feel like every time we play Judgment, it feels worse and worse. It's so weird, but
Just
It's
give
one of those
Judgment
feelings meta
the
changes,
same
you
perma
know?
as a Galleon. Surely that will fix it.
yeah, it already it got more perma. It keeps getting buffs, so to speak. It's being power crept back up. Like I think Judgment will
Get
get to
off
that
the
point where
edge of
people
the
are
world.
actually like gonna complain like, Judgment should probably have like all its heavy guns back on front, and then it's good, bro. Then it's good. And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Actually,
then it's good. In fact,
Cook,
then
you
it's
know,
so
we
good,
already
it's good.
decided on not get into politics. Please also not get into balance. That is basically politics in this community.
Wow. Okay, so it was 26th of
Oh.
September, guys, when I suggested the Tempest change, and then all of Italy went down. It was crazy.
Blue's just waiting here for Red to emerge.
Yeah,
from
actually,
the-
what is this? They know. They know.
Yeah, they know, but they're
They
just waiting for it to
know,
emerge
right?
from the clouds.
I think they're
Red has
actually.
just
Oh
stopped.
no! Here's the
Bastard.
300 IQ. They're actually moving with the cloud travel. Check
Oh
this.
wow. Oh yeah.
They're actually creeping
Oh my God.
forward.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
but now
that's
they're
so
getting
good.
spotted. Now they should start
Okay,
charging.
but now what? Now you're still in the broadside of a galley. Now
Yeah.
what, you know? All right, we did it,
Yeah,
guys.
Oh, they're
down.
going. Both of them are going straight for the junker, but
yeah,
I think
but
the
one of
2040
them
might
is
just
not gonna
die.
see there.
It's so heavy. Okay.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
next to the
and
junker.
they even
okay, next
blocking
to the
each
junker.
other.
Now what?
Oh.
Now eat a Hawacha.
No
That's
idea.
out.
Yeah, okay,
Both
they
of them.
try to go for the
Alright,
kill, quick
get the
kill on the junker.
No, junker too fast. Junker too nimble. It's not a crusader this time, guys. This ship actually moves up and down. Well, a crusader could have done too, but junker does it better.
Oh, actually, the Galleon.
Galleon
Oh, the
bomb.
Galleon's
Watch this.
Galleon going in for the ramp.
Boom,
Oh my God.
Galleon knows no chill and claims the first kill.
Crazy. Man, such a good approach, but then you realize, like, wait a second, that's not a Crusader. That's a galleon.
this ship can move.
That's also double watcher. Surely it's the same thing.
Oh, there goes your engines. Boom.
Yeah,
I
supercharged
think there's
Firefly
actually goes
has
more
no
than just the
chance here.
engines.
This is no chance.
Yeah, the Firefly is dead.
Like, it would have already been bad just purely versus the Junker, because the Junker was already winning that battle with Artemis, you know? At this point, this is just like having food in your fish tank, and just like, well, that's cool. What should I do with it? Try to play with it? Eat it up now?
Throw it at people?
Alright, see this building right next to them? Right next to the galleon on his right? That's one of those funky hitbox buildings on Kinforth, where this top part you just cannot get over. It has a nice invisible hitbox that extends all the way over it.
Also, do you know where all the snowmen are?
I'm not gonna go there anymore. Get out of here, Miss Frozen. Go play somewhere else, Elsa.
Oh, actually, I found my first. Right now. Right
Did
now,
you?
I found the first. Yeah,
Oh!
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh.
pretty looks.
I only know about the saddest one on this map.
I've never found a single one. Even though I've spectated this specific map so fucking often.
Alright. So blue, let's follow blue for a bit, you know? Like pretend it's like good viewership.
No,
like
I'm just
crazy.
now looking for snowman.
Alright. And see,
I'm gone.
like where am I? At D2. D2?
Yeah.
There's like a little hole with some red water in between in the mountains. If you go down there, there you see some steam.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That's the saddest snowman in the game. This guy,
Yeah, that's a dying snowman.
this guy is absolute rip.
Well,
It's,
F's
nice
in the
little
chat for that
detail,
snowman melting in the
added in.
dirty water.
Huh.
And then I'm gonna take this opportunity and show off some mechs. Actually, I don't think I'm a Valentine. I'll show off the mechs on this map.
Max on this map.
Yes.
Let's do.
Oh no, sorry,
if you're,
tanks.
if you're really bored, I can do a call out from Cook on this map. You know, can give you all,
There we go.
my call outs on this map.
Tanks.
I know, like all the good call outs. It's great.
We have tanks.
The fuck is Blue going? Blue's actually just like enjoying life. They're, I think they're just actually exploring.
Oh,
I
pretty
just
much.
laugh if they get
Kuko's
themselves
Revenge actually needs to be
stuck.
careful not to die on terrain.
I am so laughing myself if they get themselves stuck and die. You know.
That would be very, very funny.
Because for the people that are watching, like, yeah, if you were if you die after you've been shot at by a single bullet by your enemy team, that's
the
no
Junker
longer a
certainly is a bit
suicide kill that
stuck.
counts for the harsh world. No, that's an enemy kill right then. Okay, they get out.
Oh no, they're getting out again. Okay. So Trevor, have you found any more snowmen?
Nope, not yet.
Well, I guess I can't actually look for them because I'm supposed to be showing off the match.
No, but you shouldn't. People should find them themselves.
I mean, don't quote me on it. Or
Oh, I just found another one.
Say that it's promised anything, but I believe there are 13 snowmen on this map.
Floor was 10.
I thought it was
Was
8.
it 10? I'm not sure. Anyway,
Well, I just found
I
just found one
Richard held a
myself.
little mini event where he went around with a couple players and said, like, if you find them all, you get a title.
Yeah.
Not sure if that still in any way works or whatever, but hey, maybe if you want to be funny, make a screenshot of all 10 snowmen or 13 or however many it are. Send them to Richard and ask, are these all of them? Maybe he'll be like, yeah, kid, those are all of them. You done did it. You done good, kid.
We have
Here's the
spots.
title.
We have spots.
You win the game.
Spots and shots.
Spots and shots. It's more of a Pyra looking to approach and having some cover by pipes.
And realizing, oh wait, that's a broadside of a galleon.
Supercharged Firefly
Yeah,
thinks
go again,
otherwise,
again.
but eats the Watcher. Ouch.
And second
Okay,
watcher?
Second chip. Go
Second
back
watcher
out,
goes
best
out with the
fun, go back
2014.
in.
Third watcher?
Oh man, they are going ham on this galleon, but I'm not sure if that's gonna
There's a
be
mortar
enough.
on that side of the
Of the junker, yeah, that's a dead
Yeah.
para. And now the junker might actually ram?
If it's not mortar, it's a double Hawacha that's just
Yeah.
ready to go again. You know, that's just
Yeah,
like.
okay, that guy's dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think this is where double Metamidian meets his stride. You know, a very brawl-heavy galleon that just kind of can
Well,
actually eat it.
I think if they manage to approach the galleon from the front or from the rear.
Even then, galleon is slow, but it's not so slow that it just cannot turn. You know, like
Yeah,
turning
yeah,
with
yeah.
some stamina usage from both the pilot and the gunner, that gets you so far on galleon. It's crazy.
Yes,
You
yes.
think you're flanking a galleon? No, fam.
Yeah, good
Galleon was
joke.
expecting it all along.
I'm actually actively looking for snowman.
And
Oh,
yeah.
I see one. I don't. Yeah. No. No.
No, okay.
My man's
Well, but
body
we've
solid,
we've made our way to the tanks again. Tanks.
next to Galleon having a nice kill ship as the junker, you know, with double Gatling mortar, that's just a perfect combo. So if they're not going for the junker, junker is free to go for a nice kill. Look at junker. Look at junker being the sneaky boy. Look at him
Yeah.
being cute. What a cute junker.
Oh yeah,
Cute
boink.
junker.
Can he turn? Can he?
Can
No.
he like?
No. Junker fucked.
Yeah, there you go.
There
Okay.
goes balloon.
This is straight into.
Are they gonna die?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I just turned off my UI.
Yes.
Oh my god. Stay in the grave. Yeah, aptly named.
Yeah, that junker appears to be. This has no collision.
Huh.
All right, actually, maybe they'll be fine. But
Well, they're not taking damage.
like, at
And
some
he is
point,
successfully
if they
clipping
are
through
sitting
shit.
here, they can't say, okay, if we don't move, nothing will
Oh,
happen.
Galley's here as
and
well
we're good."
now. Oh, hello.
Oh
my
okay.
Galley as
Hold
well.
on, I need to take a little screenshot of these fucking morons. Oh my god. Guys are
Oh, and red team is just
actual
passing by
monkeys.
right now.
Oh god.
Red team is just passing by.
I mean, the pictures get. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
He just died.
Finally.
Did they see that? Or did they hear that? No, they didn't. I mean, the galleon is now stuck there, and the galleon is taking damage.
Yeah, but Galleon kind of tanky that, like, unless it does some weird Velcro, it will not, like, quite die as fast, you know? If it loses
Oh, he's
balloon,
turning.
potentially. But
Oh.
until then...
Oh. Well, I just have the
Red team
camera
is
on the
off
galleon
again.
now.
I mean, you know, it's fun content for now. But if I were in a match, I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Oh, well,
disrespectful, of
Junker
course.
just spawned, and Junker is coming back.
Junker is joining again.
Yeah, can only hope that in the end they'll screw themselves over and Red actually takes this, because from this, I mean, you know, it's fun for now, but in the end, like, you deserve to lose if you do this kind of thing. It should never be a thing to cry about.
Not on a
otherwise.
final, not on an SCS final. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Okay,
at the same
Junker is
time,
trying
I
to go
kinda
in
get
through
it.
the
They played
side now.
This is their 7th match that's being played tonight. It's a long night, you know.
It's
Yeah, but
their
then at least share your
Fifth.
position with red team so they can
it's their fifth
have
match.
something to do as well.
It's
you
our
know.
7th match,
Well,
but for the players, it's their 5th
basically
match.
everyone's 7 match if you just have to wait only one in between.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Junker is going in again. Red team
Yeah.
might be able to see this if they get like the rangefinder pointing in the correct
think
direction.
I'll ever see
Through the
it.
building.
Oh god, I mean they will be able to see it on the stream in just a bit. Well, it's actually
Ah.
already visible on the stream. I don't think anyone is watching. Only from of the players is watching. Oh, we have a spot actually, so that on the red team, so they know that they have a line of sight on them.
Yeah, but that says
Sure, but
nothing
other
at
side
this
of the map.
point. With the way they're going, I would say like, oh, where did I get spotted from? I would not
Yeah,
think,
they're going the
oh,
wrong way.
north here at this point. Not even north, like just north in general. I would just look like, huh? Where did they spot me from? Maybe from our spawn side, which they're gonna check again. From blue spawn side, I mean. But
Also, yeah, Morgif, you're right. This is indeed peak entertainment. Oh, will the guy actually get out? I think they've merged with this steel construction. How far does the mountain extend? Okay. Because I have my camera in the mountain. Huh? Okay, actually, I think Galleon is too tall to fit through. If they reverse now, they need to go up again.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
Spot on
finally.
blue. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Junkers.
But now the question is, will the Galleon be able to get out? Oh, this pipe has no. This platform has no collision. Yeah, they will be able to get out. So all this tomfoolery and one kill on themselves, and red team is not gonna get the drop. They might be able to get the drop.
Straight
Alright.
in.
I'm gonna try a double
Missed
team on
it.
Junker here if I have to guess. Never mind. Galleon literally body blocking it, taking attention away from
Double
Supercharged Firefly.
Yeah, but now the 2014 is taking all the fire from Stay in the Grave.
Yeah.
And Supercharged Firefly has 8 watchers. 2014 is taking more to
They
fire,
can't
and there we
escape
go.
it.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and that's it.
GG's.
Alright.
It's too late, Sputnik, they have already lost.
That's it.
But yeah, please don't do that, people. Don't waste our time. If you want
to see
to
it for a bit, but yeah, then afterwards.
okay. Well, it will be
Oh well, that's not the worst, I guess.
Crystal Steps
Could've-
obtaining the victory with a final score of 5-1. As they would manage to kill themselves once. And the challenge demands a rematch, a second match. But at this point, I'll just go ask the players if they want to fight another match. If they don't, they don't.
I don't think so. I think these are done.
Well, technically speaking, challenge demands a second final match, but honestly, do you want to play that match, or should we just call it here? Well, the way challenge is set up, it demands a second match, so I'm asking you, but since everybody is declining that. Yeah. So, congrats to the people with the unpronounceable name. Congrats to the people with the unpronounceable name. And, hope you had fun playing. Thanks for blazing bees. This was SCS 420. And, see you again next week. I'm just gonna put in 0-0 and a tie. Should end up with them winning? Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's nice that you're going Dutch now as well.
Ja, zeker.
Yeah. Precies.
Yeah? You know,
Yeah.
ja is
Yeah.
also is just German.
Nein, das ist jawohl.
Oh!
Jawel.
Ja is also German. Well, obviously the Dutch are copying.
Wow.
Sure.
Sure, fun, sure.
In case of doubt, blame the Dutch.
Fun.
So yeah, I already kind of said it, but this has been SCS 420 with Christoseps Aurantiakos obtaining the final victory in this match, never being defeated.
Oh, really feeling that it's been 2.5 hours. My
Yeah.
word.
It has been 2.5 hours. So, I sure hope everyone had fun watching, and massive thanks to both you, Trevil and KapitainKoek,
Ja, natuurlijk.
for keeping me
You're
company here.
welcome. Je bent
Superleuk.
graag gedaan, Sadelimmertje. We doen het graag voor je hoor. En als het nog
Ja.
een keertje moet, dan zeg jij het maar hoor.
Ja, precies.
Kusjes aan de chat, kusjes aan iedereen. Kusjes aan Morgan.
So yeah, this has been SCS 420 featuring our lovely dynamic Dutch duo. And for now, I wish you a very good night, day, night, evening, wherever you might be on this lovely world. Goodbye.